parking lot. We hung out, time that we grew up. Not being held responsible for all of the shit we used to do. And now there's nothing left to hide behind. And I've got nothing to show. And now there's nothing left for you and I. So I'm just letting it go before my past comes crawling back through my front door. I'll spend the rest of my days and nights just hoping for something more. Do you ever miss the parking lot? We hung out, town that we grew up. Not being held responsible for all of the shit we used to do. And now there's nothing left to hide behind. And I've got nothing to show. And now there's nothing left for you and I. So I'm just letting it. We lost everything we said would stay the same. Everything I loved has slipped away. And now there's nothing left to hide behind. And I've got nothing to show. And now there's nothing left for you and I. So I'm just letting it.
Wrestling's fake.
Oh, yeah?
Jesus!
The organization that brought you Tangled Web, Tournament of Death, and Prelude to Violence. 15 years of hardcore tradition. The Combat Zone is professional wrestling's proving grounds. Combat Zone doesn't do PG. No ballroom dancers or pimps shucking and jiving in our ring. Just the biggest names in independent professional wrestling. Masada.
Oh my God! What?
Adam Cole.
Only in pro wrestling can two men kill each other and then follow it up with a hug covered in blood.
Danny Havoc.
Oh, no. God,
Drake Younger.
Just moving your body on the canvas. Painful? Not painful as that!
CZW features the ultimate hybrid style of high-flying mat wrestling combined with hardcore, death-defying action the other promotions wish they were allowed to show you. Get the latest news on live events, internet pay-per-views, and more. Or score yourself a classic CZW t-shirt from their online store. Support the ultra-violent underground. Go to czwrestling.com or follow Combat Zone on Twitter.
MoreLikeRadio.com. Because mean people need to laugh too.
Hey, smoker! Sick of smelling like a burnt turd and having your lungs filled with tar? Are you sad and lonely? Like me? Well, help has arrived, at least for the smelly tar part. Put down those disgusting cigarettes and try a Revo Cig. Revo Cigs are electronic cigarettes that come in both disposable and reusable forms. While normal cigarettes have more than 4,000 toxins, Revo Cigs contain only 5 simple ingredients and using vaping to mimic smoking. For the non-scientist, that means you're puffing water vapor instead of noxious fumes. They even contain nicotine, so you're still getting your fix without filling yourself with poison. They come in different flavors too, like Pure Tobacco, Siberian Menthol, Oregon Blackberry, and the all-new Sava Vanilla. Revo Cigs are also money savers. Each individual cartomizer equals about 2 packs of cigarettes and costs only a fraction of the price. You'll literally save thousands. Browse the product catalog online at revosig.com. That's RIVOSIG.com. For a limited time, input the promo code MORE10 at checkout to get 10% off your entire order. That's MORE and the number 10. Join the revolution today at revosig.com.
Hey, you. Yes, you guessed 10,542. Change your username. And while you're in the More Like Radio live page, listening to fine quality programming, notice the banner ad just slightly above the chat room? It's a link to something you want in Amazon. Click it. It's probably reminding you to order something you need from Amazon.com. Don't leave MLR and type the URL like a sucker. Just click the link and it'll open in a new window. This way you can buy your shit and continue listening to the show. Now, change your username. It's right there on the right, stupid.
Did you know you can listen to any of the More Like Radio shows on the go? Download TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and search More Like Radio and never miss a show.
And I'll see.
North Jersey's premier hard rock band will be playing live at More Like Radio's first live event. This five-piece rock powerhouse will be playing songs from their upcoming self-titled EP, including their single, The World Ends With You. Come see Static Silence, have some drinks, and party with the MLR crew at the Dragonfly, 200 Outwater Lane in Carlstadt, New Jersey, Sunday, April 28th from 8 p.m. to midnight. Tickets are available at mlrlive.brownpapertickets.com.
Previously on Hippojuice.
Pay attention. Pay attention to the story. Shut up,
The short
everybody.
life of French President Francois Hollande's baby camel, offered by Malian authorities, ended quite tragically this week after it was reportedly eaten by a local family.
Eaten? You said
Can we please back that up? I love her delivery of that.
the
Oh my God.
the French president's camel is eaten?
Oh, please back it up.
Baby camel.
What's her name? Elizabeth? She's my new favorite newsy girl.
Is that like
Elizabeth
veal?
Agedorn.
Is baby camel like baby veal?
Okay,
Do
that's
they
fine.
have camel parmesan?
I backed up.
I
up.
am.
The short life of French President Francois Hollande's baby camel, offered by Malian authorities, ended quite tragically this week after it was reportedly eaten by a local family.
By a local family.
Hippojuice is recorded in front of a live internet audience.
Hello, and thank you for choosing
What do you think about the
Hippojuice.
Hippojuice Show?
What about the Hippojuice
Let me get
people?
back to you a couple minutes. I never even heard of it. He's a douchebag, Royce.
I want to see the Hippojuice
I love
email.
listening to Hippojuice. Hey, this is Patrice O'Neal, and you motherfuckers are listening to Hippojuice.
Oh, they're so good! I can't stop!
I'm a producer, motherfucker. I got
Like, there's always so much in my mind, so whenever I'm having sex with somebody, it usually takes me a while to come.
Oh my God. There's the video. Back away.
Picturing you paralyzed, that's why I'm laughing so hard.
Hippojuice, nigga!
Welcome to the Hippojuice Show. Number is 954-573-2780 or 908-444-MLR1. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, 2013, and you're listening to another live session of Hippojuice only on More Like Radio. If you're listening on TuneIn, if you want to join the chat room, go to morelikeradio.com/live, and you could join the festivities. Also, Kyle, if you ever leave a mic again before the show,
Why
and you
is it so windy, Kyle?
I know. What's going on?
dude, seriously.
Am I outside? Am I paragliding?
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's that then the whole intro for the show, I always go, "Hey guys, mute your mics." He didn't mute his mic, so he's walking around and talking and scratching. You hear him?
Yeah, he's like, all right, I'm just hanging out in Google Hangout with these guys.
So
Hey, I'm just doing stuff and things. Hey, you know, I put one foot in front of the other. No big deal. No big whoop.
Turn your send down, John. You're coming on very, or take your back up from the mic.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome to the show. We do have Kyle filling in for Ryan. I would tell him to say hi, but he walked away. But there's you see Dutch's beautiful face as
He
usual.
just gave up. Like
no, I hung up.
something
Kyle,
was wrong, so he hung up and just left.
Kyle, if you can figure it out,
He's not
and call
there.
back.
He's not there. He's,
No, he's
not
not.
there. So
I know
he's not
he's-
listening.
He's listening because I'm
Move?
talking
Just
to
pull
him.
like an emo move.
Anyway, welcome to the show once again. We'll get it straight. We'll get it straight. Sorry, it's because we were
We were late. And by the way, now I see Ryan. I'm looking at Ryan. So can you explain to me why he's not on the show? I'm looking at Ryan's fat arm right there. Look at his fat arm.
Why isn't Ryan on the show?
Do you see Ryan's fat arm?
Here he comes. He's going to give you an explanation right now.
Yeah. Look at Ryan's fat arm. Kyle,
Ryan,
are you in a wind tunnel?
Dude, no, he's using. Dude, you got to switch it in Skype to the right mic.
Get home.
He's in a bridge in a tunnel. Damn it!
Oh my God!
Kyle,
I want to see yours goes.
You have
Stay on.
You have to fix your shit, Kyle.
Like where this is going.
You're a newbie here. Don't be a noob.
Okay, I don't hear you, Kyle. I guarantee you that
All right.
your mic's muted on the board. Talk.
There you go.
There you go.
Is that good?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'm
Why isn't
sorry,
Ryan
man.
on the show with us
This
right
is
now?
Ryan's setup. I don't know. He said he has to go to work or some shit.
Yeah, right. Work all right.
Yeah, work on a sandwich.
Probably work on watching a brunch at Bobby's.
A what now?
I don't know what that.
You
No, what
guys
is
weren't
that?
listening to Lead Speak right
No,
before Hippojuice.
no, I
Oh my
wasn't,
God.
because I was setting up for my show.
Yeah, I was talking about how every single time I come home from work, how I know he's completely gay is I see him laying on the couch and he's watching Brunch at Bobby's. Not live. He's watching a DVR'd Brunch at Bobby's.
What's Brunch at Bobby? It's Bobby Flay, I'm assuming, but what is it? Is it a cooking show?
I guess, yeah, I guess
And
it's
I'm
a cooking
assuming
show.
Bobby Flay makes brunch. I mean, I'm not
Yes.
positive here,
Yes,
but I'm sure that's what's happening.
that is exactly it.
See, Kyle, what you need to do is, because you're the breadwinner. You know, he comes home, he does your laundry, he does your ironing, he like
Right.
feeds and changes the baby. You gotta put him in his place, otherwise he's
You know,
gonna
he's
leave you
really
for a
been
zero
lacking
for
on
a
ironing
hero.
my shirts.
Yeah. You haven't worn an iron shirt since you were born, Kyle, so why don't you shut up?
I did twice.
You don't know what an iron looks like.
I did
Anyway,
twice.
Dutch,
Jeremy irons.
Dutch, what are you eating? I see Dutch
Wendy's.
munching away on something. Oh, cool. Good to know you're eating. Anyway, well, a lot of stuff happened.
I'm hungry. Shut
I don't
up.
care. Hey, maintain low
'cause you're
tones.
nursing.
Maintain low tones, Dutch.
He's eating for two.
Yeah, he is eating for two. Him and this breathalyzer that he has. By the way, if you listened to Dutch and Royce yesterday, it was a long one. It was a very good one. Tune in. Dutch can't drive now without blowing into a thing in his car. So
Not yet. It's
No
not
way.
for another week.
life is
It's only for 4 months.
right now. He just can't drive. Period.
Yep. Well,
Are
I'm
you gonna
driving
have
legally.
like? Are you gonna walk in and be like, "Hey guys, I need to get home. Can someone blow my car for me?"
No, they do it now. I don't have it yet, but from what I've been told, you have to blow like it'll just randomly go off and be like, hey, you have to blow now. Like every half hour or something like that.
What if you wanted to blow all day, every day?
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of blow.
I have a story, so I'm going to break this monotony with a story.
Please do that.
If everyone is in mind.
Monotonous prime.
Yeah. Let's just play the story.
Put that pint and listen to this. A new study from Indiana University.
By the way, it's your girlfriend, Dutch. Dutch, it's your
Oh,
girlfriend.
Tittles!
The one that called you a 6.
Nice.
University
A
found
six?
just the taste
She
of
called Dutch a 6. Yeah, we interviewed her on Dutch and Royce a little while ago, and she decided to say Dutch was a 6.
Good to see that she trimmed her eyebrows down to
Oh,
a
you're
normal
being
size
mean.
caterpillar.
You're being mean. You're doing it on
She was
purpose.
being a bitch to me.
You're being mean. She came on the show. She was being.
I'm saying she looks good. Like she trimmed them down.
You're being passive aggressive. You're being
Probably
passive.
with a chainsaw, but whatever.
All right, let's play it.
Put that pint down and listen to this. A new study from Indiana University found just the taste of beer alone can trigger the release of a chemical in the brain linked to addiction. Dr.
Dutch.
I have no problem with that.
Dutch.
Sometimes I like to
yes.
finger that trigger in my brain. I just like to poke at it and be like, hello, alcohol addictiveness brain. How are
I think
you?
it's nice. Maybe I can touch.
Sorry, I actually went to the wrong one. Anyway, it is alcohol addiction, whatever, all that crap. They say that if it causes addictive behavior, especially if you're like genetically inclined to.
I am. I'm drinking beer right now. You don't see me addicted to anything.
You're addicted to sass.
I'm not addicted.
Yes,
You're
you are.
addicted to cats and puppies, Marie.
What are you drinking, Kyle?
Oh,
What
who
is that?
isn't, John?
Okay.
I don't know what that
Marie.
is. What is that? A
A
Peroni?
Peroni? Yeah, it's an Italian beer.
Sounds like a pepperoni.
Yeah.
Sounds
Why
like
is
a
he
Peroni.
drinking
Couple shots
PBR
lined
like
up.
he should?
Can you get? I can't get drunk off of beer. I mean, I guess I can, but it takes a lot.
I got 4 shots of vodka lined up here. So
really, so you're
Do them all right now.
I like
Okay.
Kyle. He rolls the same way I do.
There you go. Wait.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put him on camera. Hold on.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We
Wait, how-
want full swing camera angle on Kyle as he does 4 shots of vodka right in a row.
Okay, here we go. There's
Slam
okay,
'em
here.
all.
Ready?
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay.
1.
Was he gonna do them all in a row? Oh my, dude!
3. Holy shit, guy's an animal.
Okay.
Dutch, you
I only had 3. My bad.
3.
Not
Oh,
4.
still.
Dutch,
Pretty
you-
awesome.
Hey man, we might have a new alcoholic on the show.
You
All
know
right.
what? You know, I feel like now, like the competitive side of me is going, fuck that. I need to one up them.
Oh snap, Joel,
Drunk
do it.
show. Hold on, I'm gonna go get some more alcohol.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now he's
Uh-oh.
excited.
Oh, boy.
Oh no, you
Oh.
made
Wait.
the drunkie
No,
excited.
don't. What?
It's gonna be
Oh,
a
boy.
drunk show, I'm
Well,
assuming.
John, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a drunken golfer.
What's that?
It is sweet tea,
That sounds
It
really
is.
gay already.
vodka, and lemonade.
Oh my god.
So it's an Arnold Palmer with vodka in it.
It's the way he drunk it to win his first Masters tournament.
Drink it to win it. That's what I
Drink
say.
it to win it.
That's not how the saying goes.
No.
Oh.
But
It ought to be.
While Dutch goes and gets his, it's gonna be a drunk show. So while Dutch goes and gets that, let me go.
Wait, hold on, I gotta grab some beer.
Yeah, Royce, you need to get something too. And also, I need a refill on my Boddingtons.
Well, I'm not gonna go get it for you. I'm doing a show right now, Marie.
I'm also doing a show right now, Royce.
Marie, can you go get
Boddington's
me
more
some
like
more alcohol?
Gatins.
Yeah, Marie.
Just run it up here to Georgia, please.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
Sweet. Why do you always have that picture come up?
Wait,
Oh,
no,
I don't know.
like
I have a bunch of different stuff here. I was just looking for a specific story.
Oh, okay.
And is this one it? No, this one's not it.
Wait, what happened to the Logan Tittle
Yeah,
story?
what happened with Tittles?
We didn't even
Oh
start
yeah,
it.
no, it's. I mean, it's. I read it too. It's It's a really long video that's easily explained. It's. They found that there's a certain chemical in beer that if you have an addictive
Why don't you
genetic.
just play it? Like, is it?
He said it was really long, and apparently he
You have
doesn't want
2
to
hours
listen.
to fill.
He doesn't want to listen to our favorite newscaster.
Well,
Tittles!
there's another story with her too.
Beer alone can trigger the release of a chemical in the brain linked to addiction.
Science.
Doctors gave a group of 49 men small samples of beer, enough for taste, but not enough to be.
They thought that 49 was enough. They couldn't just make it an even
Yeah,
50.
why don't you round it up? What's wrong?
That's really going to bother me. They stopped
Well,
at 49?
Well, Marie, because you're OCD with that kind of shit. But
Everyone knows
I
that.
actually kind of agree with you. Like, why would they? Yeah.
Become intoxicated, and as they sipped the beer, their brains were scanned. They were also given the same amount in Gatorade or water for comparison. The scans revealed a notably higher release of dopamine after tasting the beer, despite the fact that many participants reportedly said Gatorade tasted better. The effect was even greater among those with a family history of alcoholism. Dopamine is a brain chemical commonly associated with.
Sorry, what?
We know how alcohol works. Why are they?
See why I told you? I just wanted to get to the core of it. I know what I'm doing, Dutch.
So wait, the standard in this test was Gatorade and the variable was beer?
Yes.
Yep.
Good test.
Of course Gatorade tastes delicious. I mean, it's just sugar and dye.
But
And
Gatorade with vodka, even better.
Okay, but
You know what? I prefer Powerade,
Powerade's too sweet. See, I don't like Powerade as much.
but it's got B vitamins.
What are B vitamins?
The
Monster
ones you need
has
to.
vitamins.
I don't know
get-
what's up with you. Oh wait, wrong joke.
What? Did you guys say there's a rapping weatherman?
What?
Oh.
You know what? We actually had a conversation about this off there. Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you guys like, I mean, okay, this is a very good video because it combines my 2 favorite things, weather and rapping. So, well, you know what? Why don't we just play it?
They asked me what it's like to be a weatherman, so I figured I'd describe it as best as I know how through a weather rap. But first, I need the goods. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Real quick, want to.
Are you guys hearing that?
I want to know who that guy is on the right.
I'm only hearing it
I
out
wanna
of
be
one
his
ear,
friend.
and it's
Yeah.
humming.
Is that a guy or a girl?
I don't know. Hold on.
Give a shout out to our new camera guy, Tyler, who's got a
Oh, yeah,
glorious
mustache.
mustache. That thing is nice.
How's it
Maybe I
going,
can touch it
Tyler?
later? No? Okay. Anyways, can I get that beat?
Why am I having? I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a.
What's wrong?
I'm not. Can you guys hear it?
Yes.
I think it might.
I figured it was the guy that from the video.
It's not.
Yeah, it's the radio station.
It's not. It's not that. It's not recording for some reason. It's weird because I know you guys hear it, but it's not.
Well, I was only hearing it out of one channel. How did they record this piece of garbage?
I don't know if it was just a video. Let me try a different video. Let's just check. Let's check.
Yeah, you do try different video.
It was just the video, man.
Oh, that sucks. The video's really good, and if it's not recording, the guy will be able to hear. Can you
All
guys
right,
hear it
so
in the
just,
chat?
Just do a play-by-play of it.
Yeah, we can hear it.
I want you to do what the video did, Royce.
They say they're not hearing it. They're saying they're hearing a hiss. Damn it,
Well-
it's really good. You know what? I'll find
Oh,
it.
see, I can hear it though. That's the thing.
Fuck it. Don't worry about. It's just something up with the video. Don't worry about it, Dutch. I'm gonna do this the old school way. I'm just gonna find it. Rapping.
Royce is really good at the Google searches. It's like a skill of his. Like you could put it on a resume. He's so good.
Is it a skill?
I heard typing words into a box is difficult.
It is difficult, and I'll tell you why it's difficult, Kyle, because some people don't know what words to type in what order of the box to get the best search results. So you were being snarky, but you know what? It's a skill.
All right.
Well, I mean, I guess when you don't have that many skills, you gotta find something there.
All right.
Oh, Kyle just said you have the skills, Royce.
Yeah, that's great. Here's the guy who couldn't figure out how to use a microphone is going to make me sad. I don't think so.
It's not my computer. It's Ryan's.
Oh,
He has
really?
everything set up.
Oh,
dumb.
I guess Ryan's
Oh, don't
computer's.
give us that
I guess
bullshit.
Ryan's computer's different than every other computer on the planet.
His
How
computer.
do you do your show? Do you do it from a computer?
I do it from my computer. 'Cause
Well,
my
then
computer's
just call
better.
in to us from your computer.
Okay. Anyway, here we go. This is Rapping Weatherman. I found it.
I like the banjo.
Yeah. Hold on, because they had to do a crazy alert. Oh,
The
good.
weather isn't always the most exciting part of your day.
Oh
More
no,
raining.
not these people.
Oh, overcast skies. Not
You
again.
should have done a cray
Hope
cray
it's
alert.
the daily. Yeah,
Here he is.
this is good. This is good. Yeah, you better do what we tell you. There's a sky full of strats. Better grab an umbrella. I make it rain. I make it rain on them homes. I make it rain. I make it rain on them roads. I make it rain. I make the highs and the lows. I make it rain. I make the rain and the snow. If I tell you a storm's coming, I'm not lying. Predict so well, you'd swear I'm a Mayan. Ladies love a weather. Well,
He's really good, right, guys?
Yeah, he is.
kill Whitey!
You know, I prefer the Roger "I Make It Rain" from American Dad, where he talks about making it rain on little boys.
All right. Here's him. Here's him again. Apparently,
That is
this is something-
terrible.
This is the full video. This is really good.
Are all the songs
Everybody
related
asked
to
me what it's
making
like
it
to be a
rain
weatherman, so I
because
figured
he's
I'd
a
describe
weatherman
it
and that's
as
really
best
all
as I
they
know
ever have to
how
talk about?
through a weather rap. But first,
It's almost like a
I
nerd
need the
rap.
good.
All right. Here we go. This is the full video, and it's very good.
A glorious mustache.
Look at his hip.
I
Look
think
at the
it's
hipster
nice.
giving him the.
Maybe I can touch it later. No? Okay. Anyways, can I get that beat?
Dude, I'm telling you, this is so weird. Now I'm pulling the same video. The other one played fine, right? Now I'm pulling the same video off of YouTube, and it's you guys hear it fine.
It's the studio. The studio has a weird fucking hum to it. It's not that
Yeah,
to
it's
do
got
with
a-
the computer.
it's got
Just play it,
feedback.
man. It's fine.
You fucking idiot, Dutch. You're not listening to me. Even though you could hear it, it's not going over through Edcast or recording on Audacity. They're only
Oh.
hearing a hiss. So it'd be dumb for me to play it.
Well then,
Jesus.
what about the last one you had?
The last one was a video talking about the video that
I
seemed
know,
to
but he
work
was
fine.
still playing the rap though, right?
Yeah, but he didn't play the whole thing.
So this rapper is so bad you can't even hear him.
Yeah.
He's on another level.
Hey guys, sorry.
Yeah,
I tried.
he's a hologram.
I tried. I don't know.
You
what's
know what?
going
I
on.
don't even
he's so
care.
good we
We
can't even
should do a
understand.
reset.
No.
I
You
don't
want to
even
just
ca-
do some dancing while you find a good one?
Normally, I would say yes, I'll do a reset, but I know what your new reset song is, and I don't want that. Ah, I did it anyway.
Da, 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 da.
I'm not doing it.
Come on, you know you want to do it.
Okay, cool. We're all
I'm
reset here.
obsessed with this Fandango guy.
All right, we are.
Has he wrestled yet, or is he still
Yeah,
like?
he-
Just,
Yeah,
Wrestlemania.
he beat Chris Jericho.
So he actually wrestled.
Yeah, he did.
Now, did he wrestle because they forced him to, or because they actually said his name right?
No,
I didn't watch it. I don't know.
But yes, he did. He did. Marie doesn't like Fandango at all.
You don't like Fandango?
Fandango.
I don't mind Fandango. I don't. I actually
like it.
prefer the person Fandango over Fandangoing.
Are you like Fandangoing?
No, it's stupid with your fingers in the air and you're pointing and you're stopping.
You're stupid with your fingers in the air and pointing them in your pussy.
All right, I have a.
Oh, hey,
Good
whoa,
one.
whoa.
Good one.
Okay, check this. Well, let's play it.
You're watching America This Morning.
You're watching America's This Morning, by the way, just so you know.
Yesterday night.
At what time?
Is here, and one young man has found a rather eye-catching way of inviting his date of choice. Check it out. We're going to show you the booty shorts. Yeah. He is rocking that gold lame look with the word prom prominently featured, and a friend provided the soundtrack with a boombox.
Unbelievable. Pretty good moves.
Oh,
I must
yeah.
say. While we might not.
Did she? Now, here's a question. Do you think she said yes?
Yes.
You think she said yes? I don't think she said yes.
Yeah, it's like one of those like really over the top embarrassing marriage proposals where they have to say yes, but you know they're probably going to cancel it in a month.
Admit it.
The best ones are when they cancel in front of a live audience.
Not the most romantic invite, but apparently it worked. She said yes.
Yeah, well, she knows
I would
he'll
have
be
said
able
yes
to.
to him.
You
Yeah,
would.
look at that ass.
I would have. Look at that ass.
You guys are all weird. You guys are all weirdos.
oh, and you're normal?
Yes.
Sure.
So, yes.
I got nothing.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, by the way, we were talked about it yesterday, but have you seen that 4chan is basically solving this Boston Marathon?
4chan
They
is
really
Sherlock
are.
Holmes, and they're solving
Dude.
mysteries.
What? But what? With like memes and like pranking people going,
No.
hey, you got Battletoads?
No.
Oh,
with-
dude, he's definitely the Boston Bomber.
No, they're doing screenshots and good investigation.
Yeah, look, I'll post the.
I do not underestimate the power of Anonymous.
the-
Those guys get shit done.
I'll post a link there in the chat. If you go through it, it's called the 4chan think tank, and they have different. There's of course a whole bunch of different pictures that happened during the Boston Marathon,
and also boob shots.
Right, and they're showing stuff like, for example, this one's pretty interesting. It's a picture of what the backpack looked like when it blew up, and then they show a guy who's holding pretty much almost the same backpack. And on top of that, why would you hold your backpack there? It has two straps for a reason. You know, you're looking at the picture. Isn't that a weird way to hold your backpack?
He's just cupping it on the forearm
Yeah.
of his right arm instead of putting it over his shoulder.
Right. It's almost like there's a bomb in there. Like if, you know. And, you know, he's kind of Middle Eastern-y, so.
Well, you can't really tell. I mean, he looks white and he has brown hair and a beard. You have a beard.
I think 4chan's going to crack the case. Look, see, then they have this guy whose backpack matches it. See?
Are you saying that this is almost the sequel to Hackers 2, The Hackening?
Yes, it's what it is, except they're bombing marathons.
I like the picture that I just posted where they were actually cross-referencing two guys that had similar backpacks that are standing right next to each other in two different locations.
Right.
Wearing the exact same outfit.
Conclusive evidence.
I have I heard Alex Jones has an inside source at the White House, and it's pretty much already solved. And by the way, I was reading a story about, on Yahoo, they were talking about Alex Jones, and they referred to him as a right-wing talk show host. Alex Jones is not a right-wing talk show host. I know you have your liberal fucking agenda, Yahoo. I get it. I get that. But that's that's like if I refer to a Black Panther radio show to a left-wing radio show. That would be a little silly.
Yeah.
Come on,
basically.
Relax, okay? He's a crazy person. It's a crazy radio show.
Want to know why? Is because he is for the Second Amendment. You know,
that doesn't
among the many crazy things he is, that's the only thing they hone in on, and that's what makes him a right winger, according to the fucking.
But that doesn't make any sense. It's
so stupid.
He's a crazy person. Nobody agrees with him. I think 4chan's going to solve it before the FBI does, but
yeah, they will.
Dutch, as you know, was an inside job. False flag attack.
Well, I don't think 4chan can solve it per se,
Mm-hmm.
except maybe they circled the right guy, but 4chan is anonymous, so they couldn't actually confront anyone and have an investigation.
I have the actual video that Alex Jones posted right when it happened, and I'm just going to play the audio. You don't have to see it, just the audio.
And Peter, what are you waiting to hear about in these coming hours?
By the way, this is Alex Jones filming the TV because this guy with all this money that he gets still hasn't figured out how to record from the TV. This is Alex Jones.
I think the constituency inside the bomb is going to make a big difference about how we identify the person who did this or the persons who did this. Because if it's hydrogen peroxide, that points to Al Qaeda. If it's something else, could be a different.
But what if hydrogen peroxide could also point to somebody had a cut on their finger and they're trying to disinfect it? So let's not, hydrogen peroxide serves other purposes.
It can be used for good.
Hours before this happened, it's on record, the 15th of April, and I said I can see all the scripting with the TV shows, the movies, where it's the right-wing patriots that are going to stage the terror, they're going to merge with Al Qaeda, Founding Fathers, The Following, all these shows. And I said I see them staging it very soon.
Okay. So far, 100% right. Everything he said has come to fruition. Okay? FEMA camps, heart machines, everything's happening.
Because I see a crescendo of the preparation going. When you know what's going on, this stuff's all scripted. And just about 30 minutes ago, it's like 4:25. Show people the atomic clock. 4:25 Central. So at about 4, they come out and say that it could be right-wing groups. Now look, here is this establishment authoritarian site that poses
Authoritarian site because he's
as liberal. Alex Jones declares
I don't know what else to say. He's a fucking crazy person.
Boston a false flag operation, FBI behind every domestic terror plot. I put a link to the New York Times with that headline from a year ago. That's that. Why don't you tell them in your article that it was a link to the New York Times? You're not gonna do that.
Dude, Dutch, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you Google New York Times false flag attack or New York Times FBI and see if they've ever had an article saying the FBI is behind every terror attack? Because that's what Alex.
No, hold on a second. I think that what they were saying is that they were quoting him.
No, listen,
citing one of his sources as a New York Times.
Yes, he said. Yes, that's what. But that's Alex Jones saying that he just said that he cited. Listen,
Poses as liberal. Alex Jones declares Boston a false flag operation, FBI behind every domestic terror plot.
I found
I'll
it.
put a link to the New York Times with that headline.
Yes, go ahead.
Radio host Alex Jones declared that the 2 explosions
No.
near the finish line at the end of the Boston Marathon have resulted in multiple injuries and at least 3 deaths. The accusation suggests that Jones believes the government or some other powerful entity is behind the explosions.
Okay, hold on. Government. I could wrap my head. I don't believe him. I could wrap my head around government. But when he says things like other entities, what does he mean? Please explain to me what other entities
uses
are.
like, dude. It when you hear him talk, if you're listening to his show, he says like a lot of big words, and he has a very long, drawn out way of trying to make a simple point. He's not a snap point kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like everything with him is he has one point and he takes a mile to get there.
So he's kind of like Mike Tyson when he came out of jail.
Right, except he's probably raped less people.
A year ago. That's. Why don't you tell them in your article that it was a link to the New York Times? You're not gonna do that. Even before them, Salon, Boston explosion, a government conspiracy. We see a false flag to be on the Tea Party to expand the TSA. I said a lot more than that. They're telling the police there will be bombings everywhere by right-wingers. They're saying, get ready to arrest Christians. I mean, this is mainstream news. Now they're saying it could be Saudis. My point is that it's Patriots Day in Boston while Oath Keepers is there.
Yeah, it's also tax day. It's a lot of days. It doesn't. Hey, people that try to make stupid connections. Hey, by the way, it wasn't that it was Patriots Day. Whoever bombed the Boston Marathon just knew there was going to be a lot of people there, and that was a good place to do it. That's all. That's all it was.
It would be crazy to not be concerned. Now, look at this.
I'm looking,
coach, bomb sniffing dogs were at start finish lines. They had loudspeakers saying it's just a drill, everything's fine, and then boom, it happens. That's done over and over again. 7/7, the Madrid bombing, Gladio, they always have drills. So in case the compartmentalized group of mercenaries doing it with police uniforms or FBI, it varies.
They wear police uniforms and bomb things.
Has anybody walked up to Alex Jones and just punched him in the face?
I'm sure he's probably been
Probably.
punched. I'm sure he has, and then he sues you because that's what happens. And Alex, do me a favor, clean up your kitchen. If you're gonna put a video on YouTube, can you please throw away the two? For whatever reason,
We can't look. We can't. You're not showing the video, so we
No.
don't
I don't
really
even
look
give
at
a
it.
shit about what he says. I just want to punch him in the face because of how his voice sounds.
Yeah, well, he has.
It's a clear throat, dude.
It
Come
sounds
on.
awful.
He has.
Is it that, or he's a chain smoker? Which one is it?
Probably both.
I don't care. It just sounds terrible.
He has 2 open boxes of Krispy Kreme donuts on his microwave. 2. Okay, you don't need to see the video. I will describe to you in eloquent detail. He has a microwave that has 2 open boxes of Krispy Kreme donuts and a thing of Oreos. Then he has a coffee cup that's just filled halfway with coffee. Everything's a mess. This guy's a lot of money, and everything's a mess.
He doesn't have time to clean up. He's fighting the battle.
Yeah.
It caught, it was part of the drill. Like when Putin's people got caught back in 99 planting bombs in a 4th building they were going to blow up to blame on the opposition.
It's just, he says everything so matter-of-factly. Like, he's one, if you hear him talk, he's like, yeah, it's just a well-known fact, 9/11 was an inside job, and yeah, it's just, everyone knows it.
Well, that's how you win arguments. If you just spout shit off with enough confidence, you win.
I have an unconfirmed White House source that says you're a faggot, Alex Jones. How about that? Okay? It's unconfirmed.
They said, it's part of a drill. And that's how they got out of the local police station. Look all this up. It's a drill. We were just practicing robbing the bank, if you get caught. So that's what's going on. This article is key. coach, bomb-sniffing dogs were at start and finish lines. And this is key. It proves that the drill was happening even before, during, and then after the marathon.
Do you understand that Boston has about 30 to 40 bomb drills every year, which means there's a 1 in 10 chance that it's going to happen on a day when a bomb goes off? I mean, just mathematically speaking, there's a 1 in 10 chance, okay? Calm down. They don't do fucking bomb things once every 4 years. Then that would be a waste of money.
Do you understand what that means?
No, I really don't.
Understand
I don't think
what
he
that
does.
means. Now, if you go to Infowars.com/listen or follow us at Twitter at Real Alex Jones, we're doing live video
He had to get real Alex Jones because somebody else got Alex Jones.
coverage.
Right.
I'll be live tonight, 7. You can also see our live feed right now with our reporters, Jakari Jackson, everybody, Rob Dew, David Knight, everybody, Adon Salazar, Kurt Nemo. They are all in here absolutely kicking butt.
Oh my God, his reporting room is so sad. It's like the size of one of my bedrooms.
Could you please pull the video up?
Yeah, sure. Hold on.
Yeah, Royce, why don't
Wait,
you
dude,
do some
you
work?
described you're picking apart visual elements of this stuff, and you're not making use of the visual element. You fuck.
I know. There's just so much wrong with them. Sometimes it's hard to begin.
And end.
Royce is terrible.
He's
I
just
dislike him a lot.
it's just the worst.
He's really bad.
Hope you die.
Well, that's taking it a little far.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe so.
Now, I don't hope he dies. I just hope really horrible things happen to him short of dying.
Now I'm on Kyle's side and not on Joel's side. I think Kyle
more like I hope he becomes a leper.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wow.
That's a good one because Jesus will still love him and kiss
But
his lepers.
exactly.
But
Does it even exist
if you
anymore?
believe in Jesus, he'll heal you. He'll cure you.
What if
Is
you
that
don't
what you believe in, Kyle?
Sure.
Oh, go kill yourself.
Oh, what did we just say?
I'm already in the process.
You wish leprosy.
Oh yeah, hold on. I
people.
gotta catch up with you here.
Hurry up.
Yeah, Royce. I want to see Alex's
When we go
Jones'
on break,
kitchen.
I'm just filling up another 7 shots.
Oh boy.
Ah, yeah.
Just bring the bottle in.
Is that a normal night
There
for
we
you?
go. What?
Is that a normal night for
This
you?
establishment, authoritarian site.
I started my new job
Poses
today.
as liberal. Alex Jones declares Boston a false flag operation. FBI behind every domestic terror plot. I put a link to the New York Times with that headline from a year ago. That's all Oath Keepers is there. I would be crazy.
Yes.
It's key. It proves.
He has a Hitler haircut.
You can also see our live feed right now with our reporters, Jakari Jackson, everybody, Rob Dew, David Knight, everybody, Adon Salazar, Kurt Nemo. They are all in here.
This is his reporting room.
Absolutely kicking butt on this. in a war room situation.
Look at his war
but
room.
We have confirmed that there have been drills throughout the day.
His war room has 2 computers in it. My podcast has more computers in his war room.
Yeah, exactly.
I am currently using right now myself more computers.
Is he at his house or is he at a studio?
I think he rents like a studio. I wish Mitch was here because Mitch knows everything about Alex Jones.
Does he listen to him on a regular basis? I I'm gonna try and find him on TuneIn because I would love to listen to the show like live. I've heard like
he's crazy.
Like, I've downloaded shows before, but I want to listen to it so I can call in.
Let's look at his office. It's probably above a pizzeria.
Right here. We've got our incredible team in here working. John Bound behind the deal.
Oh yeah, that's a
Right
studio,
there, we
man.
got our crew.
He's got compressors.
Going
He's
right
got.
now, I'm about to go in there with
oh,
Mike
yeah.
Adams. So again, Infowars.com/listen to find the free video feed and audio feeds. Get this out on your Twitter, Facebook, you name it. If we can put attention on the fact that they're running a drill, if it was a false flag, which the globalists have been done it over and over again, they've been caught over.
Fucking false flag.
They've done it over and over again, Dutch.
God.
They've done it over and over again, Dutch.
Dutch.
Yeah, I don't.
Dutch, name your top 10 favorite false flag attacks.
Even-
And go.
I'm still not 100% sure what the definition of a false flag
And go. False flag attack.
Do you think it means false alarm?
What they do is that the government or the powers that be pretend that they're different nationalities, like Iraqi or Afghanistan or whatever, and they wave that flag and blow things up. So then
Here's
we
the
go
thing.
get oil and heart machines and FEMA camps. And I think that's
saying
it.
things.
I don't know.
Here's-
I listen to much Alex Jones.
Here's the thing: is that like he's got a lot of good points as far as like trying to get the government to stay the fuck out of our lives and things like that. Like I do agree with it with a lot of his ideology, but then you got things like this. Then you got things like 9/11 and things like Sandy Hook. That it's like, dude, come on? Like I was on your side for like a second there, and then you just had to go crazy with it. Am I wrong? But wasn't he like one of the first ones who was coming out and going? While the entire world was like, oh, yeah, we got to go into Iraq. There's weapons of mass destruction. He's like, there's absolutely nothing there. I got proof. And he was screaming about it for months on end. And then it finally came out that he was right.
Yeah, but the thing is that a broken clock is right 2 times a day. I mean, if you throw enough shit at the fan, yeah, you're going to be right once in a while.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, broken clock. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, you're going to be right once in a while. That's like if I said right now, I guarantee you North Korea can't shoot missiles at us. And then if it doesn't happen,
never happens. Yeah, okay.
then I'm right.
And then I will say, I guarantee we're going to get shot at by them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So-
going to happen. And then then we covered all our bases. So now no
Yeah.
matter what happens, we can say that Hippojuice was 100% correct.
So, okay, and that makes sense. So if you go against any and everything that happens with the government, and if there's a slight chance of involvement, you're going to be right every once in a while. And idiots like me will cite that as actual credibility.
And Cousin Joe says, what the fuck is a globalist? Oh, a globalist is someone that gets off by being beat with globes.
Oh, I thought
It's a good description.
No, it is.
It's like a short name for the Trotters.
No, it's what it is. Here we go.
Over and over again. Gladio, you name it. Karzai said a few months ago the West is staging bombings as an excuse to be here and to destabilize the government. In Afghanistan, British MI6 has been caught staging bombings, even London Guardian. In Iraq to keep the war going. Remember that?
Give me proof.
Or give me death.
And liberty.
Give me some sort of proof. Don't just say fucking garbage. Let me see it, you fucking moron. I do love his haircut, though, Dutch. You did point it out. He has a Hitler haircut.
It's a Hitler haircut.
It's horrible.
We'd be crazy to not look at them as the main suspects.
Well, yeah, they would be crazy. That's the one thing, though. And the one thing they're not is crazy.
They have the motive to get more power. This could be, real organic terrorists. They're rare, but they're not like unicorns. They do exist. Okay, but
Unicorns
almost
exist.
Unicorns exist. They found them in North Korea.
They did.
Yep.
Oh, the honey badgers are just crazy.
Sorry, wrong clip.
No, it's perfect.
Could be mentally ill patsies. We don't know.
Mentally ill Patsy. So it was Mel Gibson from
What
fucking
the pets?
from Conspiracy Theory.
But they have a history of it. So Salon and the rest of you, I was right again. They are trying to imply it could be us, okay? I mean, who stands to gain from all this, ladies and gentlemen? But I'll be in there, continue.
No, who does stand to gain from this? He just said who stands to gain from this. Okay, answer it though. Who does? Answer it.
FBI, guys.
What is Kyle? What the fuck does the FBI gain out of this attack? What would they get out of it?
Everything.
Like what?
They get so many things, right?
Like
they get to kill people, and they get to like make people scared.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
What? He's right. You know what? He sold me.
Was this a bit?
You don't want people to get scared.
I don't want to be scared right now.
I'm scared right now.
Frightened?
I'm a little. I'm
I'm pretty scared.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I wasn't paying attention earlier. Did we define what a false flag attack really is? Because I know
Yes.
Joel was asking.
Yo, read it. You can read it, Marie.
The term originates from naval warfare. For centuries, ships have sailed under a flag identifying their nationality. During times of war, ships would sometimes change their national flag they flew in order to fool other vessels that sought to attack or escape from them. So, hence the false flag.
Right.
Didn't they do that in a movie?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, it has to have been done at some point. Did you see that Anonymous hacked the Westboro Baptist Church's Facebook?
They were giving out like personal information, cell phone numbers, and all kinds
Here
of
you
stuff
go.
like a couple months ago, right?
Look, there's Westboro Baptist Church's Facebook. Just click it and see what it looks like now. It says the official Westboro Baptist Church Facebook page, y'all. Church leaders Marilyn Manson, Anonymous, and Captain Crunch. At WB Baptist, at WBC. Oh, they also
This is
hacked
why I like Anonymous, is because they have no problem being silly with that kind of stuff.
And then they posted, Dutch, one of your favorite videos. They posted this.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's one of the first. That's one of the first posts. The other post was Anonymous Operation Last Resort. They played a video. Well, it's actually audio, but let's hear what it says.
Shall we play a game?
Statement from USSC.gov in response to death of Aaron Swartz. Citizens of the world.
I don't know. Anonymous is not trying to be too much like a movie. I liked it better when it was just a horrible voiceover thing. Now they're getting production and stuff. They're gonna have a studio in a week.
They're recruiting people in.
Yeah, it's true. But man, it is hilarious. They haven't been able to get it back. Because you can't imagine Facebook is really busting their ass to get the site back for them. You don't know that it's not Coca-Cola. They don't have fucking Facebook running out to go. We gotta get it back
they're
up.
calling in to Facebook, going, "We need to, talk tech support." You don't think? Yeah, they're probably giving them the runaround.
Anonymous does nothing but DDoS attacks. That's all they do.
Now, what is a DDoS
What's a
attack?
DDoS?
Distributed denial of service. It's pretty much when they flood a server with so much traffic that it crashes. That's all they do.
Well, how do they do that?
Yeah, how does that work?
They gain control of computers. So
How
I
do
guess
they do that?
props to them through that. I don't know exactly how
Are they
do it.
in the Matrix?
They are in the Matrix. And they gain
Files
control
are
of computers,
in
and
the
they just
computer.
send like hundreds of thousands of
Ketchup
traffic
bottles.
to-
Oh, I was just guessing randomly.
Yeah.
So they go to the internet and then they
They go to
flood
the
it.
internet, the interwebs.
Slow down.
They go to the location of
What's
internet.
the internet? That's that thing Al Gore
And then
invented.
they flood it with water until
the
it short
internet
circuits.
is this thing, right? It connects personal computers through a web of some sort.
You lost
I don't
me.
like that.
Anyway,
I don't like that.
Anyway, since we have two gaming people on, John and Kyle, this is a good time for this story. EA to triple payments in football game class action lawsuit.
I'm getting so much.
Yeah. Did you
Getting
talk?
so much
Kyle, did you talk about this?
I
Okay.
actually did not talk about it.
Yeah, recent modifications to the class action lawsuit settlement EA made regarding the games could triple the amount paid out in claimants. So here's what happened. EA back when 2K was making the football games. Remember NFL 2K and stuff like that? NFL 2K, whatever.
Yeah, they stopped. At
I
2K5
thought that they were
was the
better.
last one.
Yeah, they were. Everyone, you're not the only one. Everyone thought they were better. It says the payouts all stem from a class action monopoly suit. A pair of disgruntled gamers filed the case against a publisher in 2011, accusing EA of overcharging customers and stifling competition via its exclusivity agreement with NFL and the NFL Players Association. The crux of the argument goes something like this. Before EA and NFL signed their exclusivity agreement, 2K Sports initiated a price war by releasing the new NFL 2K5 at $20.
Yep. I remember that.
And it was a very good game, too. EA was forced to then quickly drop that year's Madden's price to $30. At that time, EA management said it would take on any necessary steps to protect the Madden franchise, then shocked everyone by signing the exclusive NFL deal. Once that was done and 2K was essentially pushed out of the market, prices jumped back to $50 to $60 range, having stayed there ever since. So
And because of that, football games have just gone downhill. That's what happens when there's no competition.
Yeah, like they made that one game backbreaker football that was supposed to be like the first time that like they had like realistic tackles, but the game was just hot garbage.
You know what? Nothing's going to get more realistic than NFL Blitz.
I
Yes!
agree.
NFL Blitz is the best.
After whistle tackles.
I'm pretty sure real football is probably more real.
I prefer Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, well, you and me both. And then here's what happened: if you bought an EA football game anytime between 2003 and 2012, you qualified for a part of the $27 million lawsuit.
What?
Yeah, under the
up to $20.
I can't believe it. You get up to $20 per game. I think you have to have some sort of proof of purchase or some shit like that.
I can't remember. I think you have to like maybe give them your UPC from the game
Or your firstborn child.
Yeah. The court modified the distribution plan to ensure that the settlement class members receive as much money as possible from the settlement. The amount of money being returned to the settlement class members was less than expected because now I'm actually very happy they did this because EA did fuck everybody because if you want to play a football video game, you could only play Madden. There's no competition.
You can only buy Madden. You have no choice in the matter.
Well, 2K, it's funny you're saying that because 2K right now they're holding the monopoly on basketball because for a long time it was 2K and EA for NBA Live and NBA EA was coming out with Live 10 was the last one and then 2011 they were supposed to their claims where they were going to revolutionize the way you play basketball on your controller and then that was when 2K came out with their cover athlete as Michael Jordan, and they backed out. They took a $60 million hit from from marketing, from media, from production, because they said that the game wasn't ready. And so then 2K was went on to be like the best selling basketball game of 2011, and 2012 comes, and then at E3. EA was, oh no, we're bringing it back. It's gonna be called NBA Elite. And then NBA Elite ended up just being went from being a disc copy game to a digital download to now they disbanded it, and now 2K is now reigning supreme as far as.
Well, to be fair, 2K wasn't the one that filed the lawsuit of Monopoly. It was just gamers that did. So, I mean, I guess 2K figured they would do this. I think 2K did that to do the same thing with basketball, what they did with football. But let's be honest here. Madden's going to outsell any other sports game, period. So, maybe FIFA.
Now, hold on. I have a question. What is that in relation to sales of other games? It's obviously one of the, if not the biggest sports game, but what about
Well, there's different genres. EA's Madden
No. I'm talking numbers. What is the numbers between Madden and that of let's just say Modern Warfare?
Okay, let's look it up.
Yeah, Kyle, look it up.
Pretty close. They're pretty close.
Really, that close? Because I was
nothing
about to
compares
say,
to Call of Duty. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah,
the Call of Duty franchise outsells everything 5-1.
Yeah, John, you always tell me too that the Call of Duty midnight releases always do better than the Madden ones.
Just
definitely.
Numbers. Okay, because my thing is that while you guys are talking about this, I haven't given a fuck about sports games ever. I have to have violence and explosions and things dying and blowing up. I can't. So that doesn't surprise me at all. The fact that Modern Warfare is 5-1 compared to everything else combined, that's insane.
Yeah. It is crazy. But I was just because. I like playing the football games, but I'm not the dude that's like, oh, Matt. But to be honest, though, Madden really hasn't changed in 5 years. In terms, there's been really nothing revolutionary has changed in it.
Madden never really changes. Every single year, they do minor improvements. They never totally rehauled the game.
Yeah,
it's been minor improvements since 2005.
Well, with EA, FIFA, they did a pretty big overhaul in 2010, and even though it doesn't sound like much, but they made 360-degree dribbling a thing to do in the game when before it was just up, down,
So
left,
wait, hold
and
on.
right.
FIFA is like ping pong, right?
This guy Domino29 brings out a good point about how EA keeps releasing. I mean, really, all companies do this. EA isn't the only one, but how they keep releasing new games every single year, which could easily just be like a 50 megabyte patch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, absolutely, and
Easily.
and
Easily.
By the way, I was reading in the chat room, and they've been voted worst company in a row 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I wanted to get to that on my
Yeah.
show last week. I didn't get to,
We'll
but
get to
2
it
years
here.
in a row, consumerist.
Worst company ever? Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Like,
Worst
video game company or just
worst
company?
company in America.
Kyle, can you pull up the article?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, see, yeah. Somebody post that thing in the chat room. I want to see.
Isn't that
yeah,
crazy?
Domino.
Well, this
All right, here you go.
this year I know why it happened. It was the SimCity debacle. That whole fucking
Yeah,
crashing
that
of the
was a
server.
For
huge
this year,
fuck up.
yes. But here's the thing. SimCity isn't the only reason. It's the second year in a row that EA has gotten voted the worst company in America.
Right.
What was the debacle the year before?
Dude, it's everything. EA just destroys games. I think the year before, like, they were having a lot of issues with Star Wars: The Old Republic. Every single year. I mean, EA, what they do is they buy up franchises, they buy up developers, and then just force them to churn out games.
Oh yeah.
Activision used to do that too.
Well, but by the
Right.
way, am I the only one that's sick of an Assassin's Creed game every fucking 5 minutes?
And
I'll-
there's really
dude,
no difference.
At least with those
I don't
games,
know. I want
like,
to be a pirate. I really want to be
there's
a
a
pirate.
there's a big difference though between Assassin's Creed games that come out and, like, yearly updates to sports games.
True.
Like, there's
Here's
a
the difference.
big
The difference is they just changed the wardrobe. I'm sure the maps and everything are the same. They just
They're
changed
not.
the era.
They're not, dude. They're not.
No. This time around, they totally revamped it with Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, and it's not just the games. It's their business practices. It's the way they treat their customers. It's the way they treat their employees. There's a reason they were voted the worst company in America.
Worst
It's
They were the first ones to
250,000
come out.
votes.
EA was
Can
the
somebody-
first company.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, EA was the first company to come out with the online pass that if you wanted to play your game,
Screwed over users.
yeah, you could not buy used. You couldn't just go over and bring them to your friend's house. You had if you bought it brand new, it came with a voucher that gave you an online pass. And if you bought it pre-owned, for some reason they then allowed companies to then sell the online pass for $10.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to fault them for trying to make money. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, you're going to try and make money. You don't want,
as we all know, EA is really hurting for money.
Here, I have this. I have
Good point.
yeah, you know what? That's a very good point. I have the story here. It's
Real quick before that, I just wanted to bring
Yeah.
up that EA beat Bank of America in the worst company 64%
Wow.
to 35%.
What?
I just thought that was worth bringing up.
Took a beating in the press line. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
All right, I think I have audio. I think I might have a video of it. Or just audio. It might just be audio. Let's see here.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. It is Tuesday.
No, this is just an asshole talking about it. And do you have a? I'll read it. Do you have the link, Kyle?
To the consumer article?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Like
Yeah,
worst,
just pop it in the
I
chat,
wanna
I'll read
see
it.
what aside from
I
Bank
just
of
posted
America.
it in chat.
Cool. All right, yeah, from the consumers here. The voters have spoken. EA is the worst company again, 2 years in a row. Whether it's on a console, a PC, or a smartphone or tablet, hundreds of millions of people play video games each year. Yet most mainstream media covers the industry the same way it treats adult dodgeball leagues and fat cat fashion shows. That's very funny. It's true, though. And the only time you hear legislators discuss video games is when a politician declares them as we know that. After more than 250,000 votes, consumers readers ultimately decided that the type of greed exhibited by EA, which is supposed to be making the world a more fun place, is worse than Bank of America, which some would argue is the entire point of operating a bank.
Right.
To those To those who might sneer at something as non-essential as video game company winning the worst company in America, it's the exact kind of attitude that allows people to ignore the complaints as companies like EA to nickel and dime consumers to death. For years, while movies and music become more affordable and publishers piled on bonus content or multiple modes of delivery as added value, video games have contributed to the prices. Oh, that's true. Everything else is getting cheaper, and video games keep getting more and more expensive.
I was just gonna say that, like every other form of entertainment. Wow, I'd never thought about that till just now.
I could buy an entire brand new movie for $6 now on iTunes. Buy it. Buy it.
Yeah,
own it.
on
forever.
YouTube, but it's there. They'll release the trailers way ahead of time to get you excited for it. They'll do actual, and they were talking about like added on like bonus content. You know, if you actually want to buy the physical copy, every other entertainment medium does that. But for whatever reason, wow, I didn't think.
Yeah,
about that.
and by the way, John, you know about this very. How does that EA thing that you guys were talking about work? Where about accessing online stuff, and why does it suck?
No, because you spend $60 on a game,
Right.
and then you see companies like like Best Buy or GameStop. They come out with pre-owned copies of the games, so you can purchase the games a little bit cheaper.
Right,
you want to play online, which like most of these games, like the online community is almost the entire game.
Right.
You in order to use that point of the game, you have to purchase an online pass. So then think about it. If you have an Xbox, you have to pay a membership to go online, and then in order to play online on their EA games, like not even for like football, but for like Mass Effect or Battlefield, which is like the dominator of Call of Duty, if you ask me.
97% of the game there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know, and it's that. So that means your game now, you're still paying $60 for a game that is going to be worth less than it would be before, because you can't go and your game now, if you go to train it at a GameStop or anywhere, is worth less, because now if I go buy, for example, if I wanted to go buy the new Madden game and I wanted to play it online, you have to register your specific copy online. And then if I go and trade it in and then Dutch buys the copy, Dutch cannot play online unless he pays $15 to $20 online pack. Even though you've already bought the game from me used, you have to pay another $20 or $15 to $20 to get an online pass to be allowed to use it. That's fucking, they should fuck them.
Oh, and then we can get into the whole DLC thing where companies nowadays are pretty much releasing games that aren't entirely complete. And then they're like, well, we'll release the rest of the content for you for like another $15.
I'll tell you that right now.
I kind of disagree with you with that, because like that allows me not to trade in my game. It allows me to keep my game a little bit longer when you put out extra content, but that adds like extra 10 hours of gameplay for a game.
Well, here you go though. There's a difference between the DLC of say like the Far Cry thing that's coming out, Blood Dragon,
which looks
and,
amazing.
Big, long campaign.
So awesome.
That looks
and
really
the DLC
good.
that like SimCity is going to have, where it's like $10 to buy a building.
Yeah,
like there's
that's
a big
true.
difference
That's
in
true.
that.
That's true. And also, I just got today the new Injustice: Gods Among Us video game.
Yay!
Yeah, it's really good. I like it.
Dude,
It's
I
fun.
really want to pick that up, man.
It's if you're a fan of the did you like the last Mortal Kombat game?
Oh, dude, I know. I know it's made by the same guys. I was
really,
a huge fan of Mortal Kombat.
It's really good, but it just points out to you, this game literally came out yesterday, and I put it in, and there's already a patch. Which all that means is now developers become sloppier and sloppier.
Exactly.
Because they could just go, oh fuck it, I'll fix it later.
It doesn't matter. We can release a day one patch. Like it used to be, the game companies, they had to make sure their game was complete, functioning, not buggy before the game shipped. Nowadays, it doesn't matter.
By the way, if you wanna play with me online, it's Hippojuice Royce on Xbox Live.
All right, real quick.
You got it on 360?
Yeah.
Can I list the other companies that lost to EA
yes,
please.
Yes, please.
Because and just think of in the last year the egg on these companies' faces and people, the amount of outrage, and you hear about it in the news, and people who just hate these fucking companies. I'm just gonna run through them real quick.
Go ahead.
Bank of America, Capital One,
Okay,
Chase,
hold on,
Wells Fargo,
no. Dutch.
Kmart.
Dutch, slow down. Let's go one by one really quick. Bank of America, you said, okay?
Bank of America.
Bank of America has literally illegally kicked people in foreclosed homes and made people homeless. And
Capital
they
One.
are same thing. Wells Fargo, same one.
Wells Fargo, Chase.
Okay, that's 4 people. That's 4 or 5 people now that all they do is they specialize in getting you kicked out of your home.
In ruining lives.
EA is worse than them.
Hold on, dude. There's a ton more here, and you're going to bring up more
Okay, go ahead,
examples.
go
Let me
ahead.
run through this real quick, okay? Kmart/Sears, because I guess that they joined forces.
Yeah.
JCPenney's, Best Buy, Walmart, Comcast, T-Mobile, Dish, DirecTV, Time Warner Cable, Cablevision, UPS, FedEx, Carnival Cruise Line.
And by the way, keep in mind, Carnival Cruise Line had people sitting next to their own shit for 6 days.
Shitting and pissing, and they were still not as bad as EA. I got a few more here.
Sure.
United Airlines, American Airlines, Spirit Airlines. By the way, all 3 of those airlines have had multiple lawsuits they've had to pay out for this, massive settling lawsuits of them being piece of shit, waiting on tarmacs, not being.
Well, American
you know what I mean?
Airlines just had that. They just grounded like 600 flights, right?
Right.
Yep.
Sally Mae, PayPal. Think of all the PayPal shit, like people
yeah.
like just losing all their money.
Yep.
And then going, we don't know where it is.
Well, any of the banks or anything that you mentioned, how many people have credit card fraud and somebody else just drained your account, and then you have to fight to say it wasn't you.
Right.
Yeah.
Equifax, Ticketmaster, Microsoft, Apple, Verizon, AT&T, Facebook.
Did you mention Comcast yet?
Oh yeah, that
Comcast was up there.
Oh, okay,
Which,
sorry,
by the
I
way,
missed it.
Comcast is actually owned by Time Warner Cable, so I don't know why.
Interesting.
It was separate, I guess, because they hate him so much. That's the thing.
They had him twice.
You have a subsection of a major conglomerate that still didn't beat out
And
EA.
it's still a fraction of the hate for EA.
By the way, what's great about Consumerist is that when I was reading, they had like a bracket system where they allowed all the viewers, anybody who goes to Consumerist or people who read the magazine or do any of that kind of stuff, they had the whole bracket system where you could vote on people. And then, so you had round 1, round 2, round 3, and round 4.
Right.
It's just
I wonder how many brackets
a
EA
video game
busted.
company, like you were saying earlier, a non-essential company. Everything else I listed, by the way, are essential companies. You need a bank. You need clothing stores. You need your cable. You don't need a video game developer.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
I agree with you on that one,
you
man.
can live perfectly fine without video games. That's how bad they are.
Yeah, I participate in most of those companies on some level, and I've never bought a video game.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
I couldn't be a percentage of those voters. I wouldn't be able to vote for EA. I don't know.
They're bad. They're
That's
really bad.
Many people.
Awful.
Wow.
No, they really are. They're fucking the worst. But like I said, if you want to, I'm Hippojuice Royce on Xbox. And by the way, guys, if you want to send any comments on Twitter to the show, just do hashtag Hippojuice. I'll just be checking that periodically during the show.
And I'll be checking my Facebook with Ryan on Brunch with Bobby.
Yeah, we'll do
Realize.
that. Coming up.
You know, I bet he was lying. He's probably not working. Ryan is probably watching Brunch at Bobby's right this second.
While jerking
I
off.
guarantee it. I guarantee it.
All right. Well, coming up after the break.
We discussed what Bobby made last week.
You know what I do is I use gray salt. All right, Bobby, you pretentious
No,
dick.
that's not Bobby Flay. Bobby
Whatever,
Flay
they're all
doesn't use gray
assholes.
salt.
Coming up after the break, our friends at the New York Post, the ones that think we're bigots, they got in trouble for a little shoddy reporting. SpaghettiOs. I would even say SpaghettiOs.
With meatballs.
And there's a town.
SpaghettiOs.
We're going to talk about a town where cell phones are illegal. I'll explain why. And an Elizabeth, New Jersey man tried to sell heroin on Craigslist, and guess what? Didn't turn out as well as you might think. So coming up after the break, stay tuned to Hippo Juice. Hit it, Marie.
Hey, listeners. Yes, that means you. Missed your favorite More Like Radio shows live? No problem. Just go to morelikeradio.com/downloads. That's morelikeradio.com/downloads. More Like Radio's RSS feed works with your iThings, Zunes, Androids, Windows Phone, and anything else that can subscribe to an RSS feed. If you're so awesome that you only get your podcasts from iTunes, you can subscribe to our feed in iTunes by clicking the subscribe to iTunes link right on the downloads page. So what are you waiting for? Download More Like Radio podcasts and subscribe to our feed now. Yes, right now. Do it.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Footer from The Red Show. Make sure you check us out every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on our brand new home, More Like Radio. Give us a call. We are very caller-friendly. We love our fans. All right, caller, what's up? You are live on The Red More Like Radio. What's up?
What's up, superstar?
Oh, is that Bull?
That it is.
Boom. My man Bull, one of my favorite humans in the whole entire world. My man Bull. What's up, brother?
Not a whole lot, man.
How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, man. I'm doing a lot better, bro.
The last we knew from Bull, you were you went to rehab on your own, got yourself cleaned up a little bit, and that's been what, just a little over a week? Am I wrong?
Quitter.
Yep.
Fucking quitter.
8 days for my family. That's the main reason. I had a P-Rock Footer K times 100 moment about 2 weeks ago, and
We don't give a fuck. I hope you relapsed. Burn in hell, Bull.
Oh my God, what are you?
I meant I love you, bro. Get better. That's what I meant.
Hold on.
What happened?
And I'm the asshole? Hold
No.
on a minute.
So call in. Get to know us. The Red. Every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock East, following Hippojuice.
Hippojuice, nigga!
Markout Radio live Sundays at 2 p.m. on morelikeradio.com. Two wrestling marks who surprisingly don't have a lot of nice things to say about Hulk Hogan. I think you should bring Hogan back and let Norton kick the fuck out of him.
Hogan hours sucked.
But now it just seems like everyone's kicking out of everyone's finishers for no reason whatsoever.
You're making me embarrassed over here.
Or their fans.
I gotta say, the person I masturbate the most to on More Like Radio is Big T.
My boner's so huge right now.
Go away. Just stop. I don't even care. It's in.
And that's Markout Radio live Sundays from 2 to 4 p.m. on morelikeradio.com.
Hey guys, Big Phil here from the Man Cave Radio Show. Stick around. Afterwards, we got the Sully Show from 12 to 2. We have Markout Radio from 2 to 4. We got Masters of None from 10 to 11 tonight. Sundays, exclusively on morelikeradio.com.
The Fifth Circle at 10 p.m. on Thursdays is the poster child for dysfunctional families in America.
Wouldn't it be nice?
We have the abusive father.
What was your evil plan, Mersh, to date another chick that does heroin?
Mersh, as your friend, I have to tell you, you're unfixable.
The edgy rebel son.
She gives me fear boners. We fucked for so long that I forgot her name.
And the lovable yet completely batshit insane mother figure.
They can't take one ball squeeze? You had me at pillow fort.
So tune in to feel better about your life.
It's not enough to go through life relying on good looks and an incredible body.
That's the Fifth Circle, Thursday nights from 10 to 12 on morelikeradio.com.
It's like an atomic bomb.
Tuesday nights on More Like Radio, it's the show about beer that apparently everybody is talking about.
He has his own show.
No, he doesn't.
He has a podcast.
What? Prove it.
Alcohol by Volume.
He talks about beer. How hard is that?
Alcohol by Volume.
He talks about beer. How hard is that?
Because it's a show on our network.
Alcohol by Volume. No.
That's the show?
Atticus?
Atticus, why does that sound
Because he's the guy that syncs up our audio when we screw it up.
Kevin. Great at video, horrible at everything else in his life.
Well, yeah, because Atticus was a fan, and then he became a staff person, and then he became a show host. Very integrated with us. I mean, he has a More Like Radio T-shirt.
He sounds great. We should get him to host a show.
He does
on
have
the
a
station.
He does have a show. It's called Alcohol by Volume.
Alcohol by Volume, Tuesday nights 6 to 8 p.m. only on morelikeradio.com.
Damn it, can a guy masturbate in this house? Did somebody bet me how many washcloths I could fit in my butt, or did I do this just for fun?
I'm sorry, ham radio, but you left me no other choice. I called the FCC.
Don't have a vitamins chance of successful on radio, you idiot!
We're tired of you infecting people with your smut. This is an epidemic, and it must be contained.
I will not have it happening in my own house.
Fuck you and everyone else. People freaking love us. We're gonna be huge.
This is ham radio, because once you go ham, fuck everything else.
This is Ham Radio. Be part of the problem, not part of the solution. Tuesdays, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here on...
Bringing internet radio to the next level. It's not FM. It's not XM. It's more like radio.
The Cousin Joe Show.
Where's my drink?
You cocksucker. I mean, it didn't even take him 20 seconds.
Did you fart my drink?
20 seconds. No. You take an alcoholic's drink away, they know right away, dude. It's just like a dog.
Was that the bit while I was taking a piss?
Like, where'd my bed go? Like it's like someone going to sleep and just like, who took my bed?
Oh,
Like,
so,
it's exactly
that
what it
was
is.
that
Like-
was the hilarious bit while I was taking a piss. Let's see if the alcoholic notices
you know
drink
what's-
missing.
you know what's
That's
fucking
what you
funny?
did, you fucking pieces of
It
shit.
worked.
And why is Marie in the chat saying the song was so much fun to say? Well, did you play the Pussy Poppy song?
No.
There's
No.
no video right now
Oh,
because the connection fucked up earlier. People are gonna think this is like a bit. I was out of the studio. I was taking a piss. Did you?
I know, but you fucking.
Did you fart my fucking beverage?
That's getting cut. That's such a promo. That's such a fucking promo.
Shit, my pants. Nigga called it a beverage.
Tune into the Cousin Joe Show live Thursday night 7 to 10 on More Like Radio.
Do you have an unusual growth on your genitals? Did your significant other dump you? Lust and Love, where we might not be able to help you, but at least we'll get a good laugh at your expense.
Lust and Love, Mondays from 10 to midnight on morelikeradio.com.
Take the edge off. Morelikeradio.com. It's like rap music you can understand.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
I swear, if anyone saw me in this awful van...
How could they with this illegal-ass window tint? Dude, this van's like rolling probable cause.
So all ashore from the SS date rape...
Welcome back to the Hippojuice Show. The number is 954-573-2780. Want to get in contact with us on Twitter? Just do hashtag Hippojuice. I'll be checking that during the show. Well, I guess we'll go right into the New York Post story. For those of you who don't know, New York Post doesn't like us. And there's just, you know what? How about this? Do a Google search for New York Post, The Red Show, and you'll figure it out.
Lust and Love.
Or Lust and Love.
Metallica.
And you'll figure it out. Well, apparently New York Post got caught in a little shoddy reporting. They, you know how they like to do their great, sensationalized front pages, like when they said, "Oh, Tiger Woods puts his balls in the wrong place again," which is really good. New York Post. Here's the cover of the New York Post. I'll post it in the chat room so everyone could see it. The More Like Radio chat room at morelikeradio.com/live. There's the picture. Authorities ID suspects as a Saudi national in marathon bombings under guard at Boston Hospital.
I remember that. They were saying that all afternoon
That
on
was
Monday.
all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere.
Cool. You want to read the next one?
Yeah.
Look at the one right next to it. 12 dead, nearly 50 injured after 2 explosions rocked the Boston Marathon.
Didn't only 3 people die?
3 people died.
Not
Suspect
12?
identified and being guarded at the hospital. Yeah.
4
12 people.
times as much is still pretty accurate, if you ask me, though.
And here's your
And when you say suspect identified, like there's no, you can't. I don't
Well,
know.
to be fair, New York Post has the same sources as Jones.
I do recall watching reporting on the New York Post, and they were just saying, they weren't saying suspect, they were saying person of interest.
Yeah.
That the hospital has some protocols or something that like they'll identify a person of interest for any number of reasons. But even still, they weren't even calling him a suspect. So New York Post can go fuck themselves.
All right. It says here there is the story says there is one set of facts everyone has been waiting for or chasing
The
since
facts
the
of life?
explosion. Yes, facts of life. You take the good, you
The
take
facts
the
of
bad.
life.
You bomb some runners, and then you have
The facts of life.
At the finish line of the Boston Marathon yesterday, who committed this evil and why. Media organizations seeking to be the first to answer those questions, New York Post, have cultivated shadow cabinets of sources, New York Post.
Shadow cats?
Willing to offer bits of
Shadow boxing.
Shadow boxing, yeah.
Facts of life.
You take the good, you
take the bad.
You take them both, and there you have the facts of life.
You put some marbles, you put some nails in a pressure cooker and get some fertilizer.
The facts of life.
The facts of life.
Anyways.
A cell phone trigger blows it up. You kill 3 people, then you have. Yeah, too soon, guys.
Nothing sounds nearly as bad when you put it into a 90s TV jingle.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, Royce, when life gives you lemons, you put some gunpowder in it and just throw it into a crowd.
That makes sense. I would do that. There's some tweets here. Some people mad on Twitter. Well, if the new
People are mad on Twitter? You've got to be kidding me.
What?
That is
people be mad on Twitter? Oh my God.
New York Post should write about that.
Things and stuff.
Are you guys done?
First of all, what is Twitter?
All right. Come on, guys. You guys know what
Twitter is stupid and Instagram is for people who can't read.
You know what? Instagram's for
Can that just be cut up into a promo right there?
That one's good. I like it. All right. It says here.
You know what? Before you continue, because they're still giggling, I do blame Twitter for every false news report from now on because they get so trigger happy to make sure that they got the word out before, the internet just starts talking about it naturally, that they'll put out whatever shit and they'll just correct it later.
Okay.
It's just like what you were saying with EA, how they just get it out there. We'll get to an update later.
Yeah, there's some Twitter comments here from people, and we're gonna. This is something we tried on Dutch and Royce yesterday, and we kind of liked it. This is what Twitter sounds like. This is the first tweet from at Tom SCOCCA
Tom Sawyer
about the New York Post.
And Huck Finn.
Here it is. And
Well, if the New York Post keeps sticking to its 12 dead claim long enough, it will eventually stop being false when they die of old age. Well,
that was the first one.
I love it. Keep it up. I love it.
That was the first one. The second one here is from a Gabriel Sherman at Gabriel Sherman on Twitter.
We're like Gabriel.
Bro, you totally nailed it.
Like G-A-Y, Gabriel.
Totally
good. Nailed it.
Or like homosexual.
All right, here we go.
That's we got from Maria last night.
Here's the next tweet.
Thought for journalism thinkers. When do cable news nets replaying of Boston bomb videos go from news to overexposure?
I don't know what that. I don't even know what that
Why
said.
did
Why did it have a stroke?
I was gonna say, why did it have an upward inflection?
It sounded like a Canadian.
Well, maybe no. It's an English accent. Okay.
Was it?
What are we calling this guy, by the way?
I don't know. I want to call him the voice of Twitter, because I think that's what he is.
Ed.
That's
Can we just call him Fred?
No, we're not gonna
Fred
call him
or Ed.
Can we call him Fred Willard? I don't
Let's
think
call him
it's been taken.
Smeagol.
I just want to call him Fred.
I kind of like Smeagol. I'm liking Smeagol here.
I'm just gonna refer to him as Fred.
I like Fred.
Fred Smeagol?
Well,
Is that his full name?
I think
Fred
it's
Smeagol.
anonymous. Fred.
Now he's not gonna. Now he left. Great. Now Fred's gone, and now Fred Smeagol is gone.
Why'd you get rid of
man.
Fred?
I didn't do it.
thanks,
He
Fred.
left.
Oh, bring
Why did
Fred
he
back.
leave?
He
Fred,
couldn't-
come back, Fred.
I'm sorry. Fred's gone.
Royce drove him away.
I didn't do
Hack
anything.
his account.
That's so typical of Royce.
Why would you do that, Royce? He was my friend.
I can't bring Royce anywhere. I can't make new friends because of him.
Suffers
You
of
all like Freddie. and
God,
you just
Royce.
have to- It's just I don't-
suffers of strange disease seek refuge in town where cell phones are illegal. Wait, let me do something. Hi, Royce. Merry Christmas. I know it's around that time. You've made the botch list. What you were trying to say was a remote West Virginia town. And Merry Christmas again. Okay.
Anybody else want to hear that again? Hold on, let me find it.
But I did it for Christmas.
Fishmas?
I already tagged it. You're gonna play it at the end of the
But
year
Christmas
anyway.
is so many months away from now.
It's like a whole 2 months away.
At least.
At least 2 months away.
Minimum. It's not 1 month away. I know that.
I know for sure it's not a month and a half away.
Kyle, you're stupid.
Dutch, it doesn't matter. We don't need to
Wow.
look for it.
Insults.
Dutch, it's
Hello?
fine. Dutch, about it. Dutch, let's
Hashtag
just move
truth
on.
bombs.
Let's just move on, Dutch. Dutch.
Dutch is not going to move on. He's going to
Dutch.
get that clip.
Dutch, it's fine. Dutch, it's fine.
No, he's going to get that clip.
Dutch, stop. It's fine.
I think I might have it.
It's fine. You don't
I
need
might
to
have
have it. You don't need to have it. It's fine. We
Well,
can
I
move
thought I got it,
on.
though.
It's fine. No one needs to hear it. I made a mistake. It's no big deal.
Suffers of strange strange disease seek refuge in town where cell phones are illegal. You
guys are dicks. You guys are all dicks. Bunch of dicks. Oh, I'm glad everyone's having fun.
This is great.
By the way, can I say nothing makes me happier when Royce fucks up because he you know Royce has one of the harder jobs because he actually has to he's got to read
Everything. Yeah,
because reading is really
it's
hard.
rare that he fucks up, but when he does, man, it's so much fun for me.
A
Well,
remote.
it's pretty common that he does. So
Kyle, you shut the fuck up.
Kyle is just swinging for the fences tonight.
Seriously, man.
A remote.
I think it's the vodka. It's giving him he's got the whole liquid.
I like
courage.
how everybody's insulting Ryan and Chad. By the way,
Yeah, well, no one likes him. A remote West Virginia town with no
Hey,
cell service.
Place Ryan with you. I like Kyle.
A
I
remote.
like Kyle too. 2 weeks
I
without
like, yeah, I
Ryan.
like Kyle. He's like the new Ryan.
yeah, I feel so loved.
A remote
He
West
does
Virginia.
put a smile on my face.
Because then Ryan's just gonna beat you and take away your Xbox.
Ryan's probably just getting fat watching Leave It to Bobby or whatever. This show
Yeah,
is.
go Ryan. Go on a bunch of Bobbies
Leave
again.
it to Bobby.
Leave
By
it
way-
the junk food.
By the way, Xbox. I did want to bring this up a bit. You just reminded me. What are you guys getting? The PS4 or the new Xbox?
PS4.
I'm probably gonna go for the new Xbox only because there's actually from the conference, from the Sony conference, there's a YouTube channel that they did an unabridged version of the conference, and honestly, they did not impress me with what they want to promote with the PS4.
Hold on. Where were you? And what are you talking about again? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Sony had a huge press conference announcing like their
PS4.
electronics lineup, including the PS4. Not only did they have a mock-up of the controller, they didn't show what the system's going to look like. They didn't show any of the gameplay.
They gotta have
showed,
something to show at E3.
They showed trailers that were rendered on a PC. They did nothing to the imagination except
You realize
this is
the
what we're gonna
PS4
do.
is
Guff,
just a
guff, guff,
PC.
guff, guff, guff. Ooh, this is what it's gonna look like with clouds turn into Viagra. Yay! And this is what you can do with a
weird.
Vita. We really hope you can buy a Vita from us. Ugh.
Don't you own a Vita?
Doesn't
I own-
everybody want a console
I
that
own a
you
Vita
always have to
because
be
Sony
online,
keep-
like SimCity? Doesn't
I own a
everybody want
Vita.
that?
Hold on. Yeah, is it true though, John? I've read, and actually, a dude got fired from Xbox for fighting somebody on Twitter
Nope.
about it.
Sorry.
That,
Quote: He resigned.
that the Xbox,
Yeah,
the
he
new
resigned.
Xbox, is going to be online all the time. It's going to make you be online to play it.
We talked
It's
about
a-
that last week.
It's a rumor that because everyone's like, oh man, I hope I don't have to like buy brand new games. I hope I can play pre-owned games on it. Pretty much everyone's assuming that this new system is going to play like a personal computer, where it has a product key, and once you
No,
use that
it's-
product key, it's embedded.
It's not even that, dude. The main issue here is the fact that if it has to be connected always online, you're gonna run into server issues, especially with new releases. People don't have stable internet connections. People's internet goes down. It's just dumb to do it at this point.
But I mean,
If
everyone's
they
already
do it, I know it's still a rumor.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone's already connected right now to their internet on any of their systems. Like, I can remotely access my PS3 from my phone and or my Vita.
You know, I don't like the fact that Kyle is trying to make this show his nerd gaming show at this point.
Yeah,
With Hippo
I'm not the
too
one who brought it up.
stupid.
Royce brought it up.
I did bring it up because we just mentioned it. I was just curious because I wanted an opinion. I just didn't know which one. Why are you getting the PS4, Kyle?
I'm getting the PS4 because of the exclusives. Nothing else.
What exclusives? God of War?
God of War, Uncharted. Hopefully they bring back the Jack and Daxter.
Like God of War.
You don't like God of War, Dutch?
I'm just.
What is wrong with
No, Dutch is a
Wait,
PC gamer.
so those two games are the reasons why you want to get that
No,
system?
it's
You
all the exclusives, man. Infamous, like there's so many exclusives the PS4 has. Like, I mean, yeah,
They
I'll
have the
probably
same amount of exclusives,
still get
but they
the
have-
new Xbox because of Halo, because of Gears of War, but that's about the only reason.
but they have the same amount of exclusives as Microsoft. And not only this, if you want to have a PlayStation 4, you got to be committed because you can't play your PS3 games on that system. You have to own a PS4 and buy the games. It's not going to be backwards compatible.
Hey, go try to play an original Xbox game on your Xbox Slim.
I do. I have tons of them.
Really?
Yeah, I got Crimson Aces. I have Playboy Mansion. I got San Andreas, Vice City.
Back up.
I have Playboy Mansion.
What is Playboy Mansion? How do you play it? What's it like? What do
Can
you
we
have
get
to
a trailer for that game?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
it is pretty much you play Hugh Hefner, and it's Sims. But you're in the Playboy Mansion, and you bring in playmates to be your wives, and you're pretty much
This sounds like a quality game.
Why did you hold on, John? Why did you buy the game?
Because I saw it in a what?
Cause LOL, cause boobs.
No, dude, it's beyond that. There's actually a code where you can make the boobs big and huge. No, but it's
I love big titties.
Okay, it's Playboy the Mansion trailer. I have the trailer here. It came out in 2003, I think. Correct?
All right,
Austin, play it.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. Oh, I hate YouTube so very much.
It's the Sims graphics.
Yeah.
It's funny how it all just fades away.
It's the Sims.
Wait, do they show titties?
Yes.
They show animated titties.
They show actual titties with 7 polygons.
That's not bad. 7's good.
It's pretty good.
7 polygons is better than 6.
I would just like to say I really like the song that they chose.
It's a very nice song. I like it.
Very good song.
Why don't we just watch pornography instead of this game? I don't get it.
That was my next question.
No,
But you can make
because
your own
people like John
pornography.
want to be able to interact.
You are the editor-in-chief of Playboy magazine. You get to take pictures of the centerfolds and the cover models and post them up, and you get to name the prices of your stuff.
John, how long have you and I been doing radio together?
About
5 years at this point. You never cease to amaze me. Every week, I am still shocked by you.
I'm glad, man. It makes me smile.
It's amazing. Wow. So how many hours do you think you played this game? How much do you think you invested in this game? What level?
When I got it, I played it for about a week, and then
He played it for about 30 seconds until he finished, and then he moved on to another game.
Wait, but is it just boobs, or can you bang the girls too?
You can actually sleep with the girls, and it does one of those things. It does it does what it does in The Sims, where when you have sex or something, kind of blurs out.
Playboy Sims.
That's what it is.
Then look at porn and play Sims.
But what? No.
You know, Joel, sometimes people like separate peanut butter and jelly, or sometimes people want to buy goobers.
I personally want to get the Playboy game so I can play pinball.
But
That's
hold
the
on.
reason I want the game.
Hold on. I like Leisure Suit Larry, but that's because it was funny.
This game doesn't even look funny. It's just for 11-year-old boys.
Yeah, that's all the game is for.
Like
I think,
John.
Well, John,
it had an AO rating, adult-oriented rating.
Adults only, you mean?
So it had an AO rating and it still blurred everything out.
Did they show nipples?
Yeah, they show nip.
Getting some polygon nip.
Blur it?
Huh?
They didn't blur it?
No.
Well, there was also the BMW Triple X that had just that were female and topless, and that was rated M.
That's cool.
It's just
We're talking about some great games here.
Or the Guy game on PS2 that actually it was pretty much Girls Gone Wild.
It was called Guy.
It was Girls Gone Wild with a trivia game.
Ew.
Yeah, and they actually had live action pictures of and videos of girls taking off their tops and shit.
It's just I don't. First of all,
Because
the fact
we know
that 2
everybody
words
wants to
don't-
answer trivia for an hour so they can see a girl take her top off.
Woo, cheat codes.
It's not like the interwebs exist.
But if you're using cheat codes at that point, then what is the point of the game? Now it's no longer
You just
for.
spent $60 on porn.
Yeah,
Sounds like softcore porn.
Blockbuster has softcore.
Yeah, really low bit softcore porn.
Yeah, Emmanuel in space.
Didn't she die recently, by the way?
Yeah, she did. I killed her with my dick.
Yeah. With kindness.
Kindness of my dick.
With my
But
At that point, Royce,
Correct-
that's when you hold up a giant dick that has a knife on it.
Well, that's my dick knife.
but for the record, I can play original Xbox games, like almost their entire catalog, on my 360 without.
Are we going to that? Okay.
Yeah, but PS4, I don't know. I'm probably gonna end up with both of them anyway.
Yeah, same here. I'm gonna have both, but
Dutch only rocks the Wii U though. That's the only one he plays.
I'm
Dutch
a
would.
computer
You know-
gamer. Sorry.
Oh, thank you, Dutch. Thank you.
All
I'll probably
Diablo
actually really like you
3,
now.
StarCraft, and I actually recently got into League of Legends. So.
Oh my God, Dutch.
Kyle's like all about
Oh
League
my
of
God,
Legends.
Dutch.
Really?
You were now my bestie.
Nice.
My
I'm
bestie
still
with
really,
testes.
I'm really bad at it, but
Dude, I will make you good.
okay.
Well, that's really sexual, guys. Come on, relax. It's a video game.
I'm a little turned on now.
I will make
I want
you
you to take
good.
your shirt off.
Make you good. Yeah.
I didn't know it was going this way.
I'll League of Legends you so bad.
Dude, I'll learn you all the techniques.
Okay, well, you guys. All right, moving on. Marie, you had a story about the President of the United States of America.
Well, I wanted people to be forewarned about the poison ricin.
Ooh, okay. What's that?
It is.
I like
some-
ricin with
Breaking
some
Bad?
beans.
No, it's something. It comes from a castor oil plant. It's
Ah.
a naturally occurring poison.
So they mailed ricin to the president.
Yup.
What happened?
Which president?
The United
The
States
current
president.
one.
Good Obama, come out!
I see what you were doing.
It's Obama.
Federal.
It seems like a really good way to assassinate the president. Just mail him poison.
Here you go. Here's some poison.
Nobody will suspect it.
Using the United States Postal Service to really sink it in. Not on Saturday, though. Federal agents arrested a man on Monday suspected of sending letters feared contaminated by the poison ricin to President Obama and a Mississippi senator, according to two officials with knowledge of the case. The suspect was identified as Paul Kevin Curtis of Tupelo, Mississippi. Tupelo?
Mm-hmm.
Tupelo?
Mississippi Queen. Oh, you know what I mean.
Go ahead, Marie. I'm sorry.
The arrest 2 days after the letters were intercepted in mail sorting facilities for the White House and Capitol. By the way, wouldn't want that job. Sorting out the poison mail.
That's gonna be a shit job.
That was as worse as like a beef eater.
Regular mail, poison mail, regular
That
mail.
position is pretty much what tasters for like old like kings in England. That's
Right.
what
What I
they involved in.
just said. What I just said.
That's what John just said.
John just said
I
that.
wasn't even
Just
listening.
said that. Fuck, Kyle, you can't get closer to his mic. He's just repeating.
Called it a beef
Oh
eater.
my God, you just hate me. I
Yes,
love you
sir.
and you hate me.
Oh, no, I
It's
hate
like
your
stock
mic.
options. They go up, they go down.
Yeah, it's up and down all day, man.
You got the ups, you got the downs.
Dutch
you
will
got
be
the
mean
facts
on the
of
show,
life.
but right after the show, Dutch will be like, "Hey, dude, seriously, can you help me out with League of Legends though? Because it'd be awesome if you could help me out."
But seriously, just add
Dude,
me. I want to
guys,
be your friend.
Seriously, yeah, dude. If you can help me
Seriously, talk closer to your mic. I'm getting room. I've sent you 14 messages, Kyle, and you're
I
not
see
listening.
like 2, and I've gotten closer. You even told me I was better.
This
You
is
gave
what we're
me
here
a
for,
false
We're
confidence.
hearing this.
False
the
confidence.
entire fucking show.
Confidence.
He's getting better.
It's your fault. You give false confidence, Dutch.
Yeah, Dutch, stop
Yeah,
giving false
thanks a lot,
confidence.
buddy.
Yeah, Dutch, you're ruining the show, buddy.
Way to go,
Oh.
friend.
Oh,
This is all Dutch's fault.
I
I'm
agree.
gonna hack your League of Legends account just for that.
You Dutch, you can't use a computer.
With you, and what a-
Yes, I do, because the password is what's the password from Laggers? I was supposed to make a reference. I forgot the reference.
the password is password.
No, the password from hackers is God.
you know, people who are advanced in their technical skill use a password, but they spell it backwards.
Yeah, or you know what? Or do password.
Subwad.
How about password 123?
Password 123.
Hold on, no, John Subwad is password
Subwad.
backwards.
Subwad.
Whatever. His password spelled backwards.
Someone.
I like how Subwab doesn't have an R in there or anything.
It's silent.
It's a silent R. Okay.
You turned the P into a B.
I gotta go get my beer out of the. I put beer in the freezer and it's probably frozen solid now. I gotta go get
I
it.
hope it's exploded.
Oh, I hate. Go away.
So yeah, Rice
came out here throwing haymakers. He's gonna get a few thrown back his way.
What happened with Rice?
So yeah, Ryson just getting sent all willy nilly to the president and Congress and shit.
Who sent it? Now you said a guy from Mississippi.
A guy from Memphis or something.
Memphis
It
or
said- no, it said-
Mississippi?
it
Because the
said
difference.
The
That was the
postmark.
person married to Left Eye from TLC.
Huh?
What?
What?
Andre Rison.
Wow! Oh my God!
No, nobody.
Come on, Dutch.
Andre Rison?
This is for me.
What year is it? Come on, man.
More accurate question. What year is it
That
in
one.
his heart?
Shut up.
That's funny.
Okay, go ahead, Marie. I'm sorry.
The letters contained a postmark from Memphis, but no return address. Tupelo is the hometown of Senator Roger Wicker, the Republican senator to whom one of the letters was addressed. The letter was signed, "I am KC, and I approve this message."
The Sunshine Band.
The speedy arrest in the case may calm nerves in the nation's twitchy capital, where it had begun to feel like the weeks.
My nerves are fine because I'm not the president, so no one's going to try to kill me.
And you switched to decaf.
Yeah, I also did that. Go ahead.
Where
I'm sorry, that's not designer coffee. That's Taster's Choice.
What?
What?
You son of a
Son of a bitch! You forgot to do that bit with
I
Chris
love
Farley
that.
when he
That
did
was the best. That was fucking hilarious.
funniest things.
Sorry, Marie. Go ahead.
So, anyways, people are trying to mail poison to people in Washington and have it correlate to Boston.
Every rose has its thorn.
So, do you guys think
Just
this
like every cowboy. Sorry, go ahead.
do you think this is linked?
Fucks an ass.
I don't think it's linked. I think it's
I
just.
think it's completely linked.
I wonder how many times they do get they do get like
5
poison
times a
sent to
day.
them, you know, because
5
this
times a
can't be
day.
the first time it's happened.
They're perpetually getting mailed poison
All day, every day.
all the time.
They
Why
got
do you,
boxes full of Pepe Silva.
why do you think that they have an intercepted mail sorting facility?
He thought that if he wrote a letter that with no return address, mind you, that's already suspicious enough. Instead of putting at least a fake one, okay, a fake one maybe you
Just
have a better
give
chance.
it to your neighbor.
And then the letter, you know they're going to open the letter. So instead of saying I am Casey and I approve this, make it a letter that that it might somehow and some way get to him. What does he think? Does he think the president just goes to his mailbox every day and just grabs his letters?
Yeah, how about you make your mail not suspicious if you want
Bill,
someone to read it?
Bill,
Now, hold on.
anthrax.
What was did they just like dump powder inside of the envelope?
No, it's funny because I'm going to go back to the Wikipedia for ricin that only as small as a few grains of table salt equivalent of ricin can kill an adult human being.
Yep.
Doesn't
If
take
anybody
much.
watched Breaking Bad, they would know this already.
Yeah, they know. Duh.
Why? What?
The
what-
Breaking.
What's on Breaking Bad about ricin?
He kept the ricin in the cigarette pack, so then he could try to poison Gus.
Exactly.
Duh.
Well, did it work?
Watch the show.
Spoilers.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, spoiler alert, guys.
Well, I mean, nothing happened. They
Oh, so the
intercepted the
president's
letters.
fine.
I mean, yeah, they're all. People are writing all sorts of things, you know, because something happened, and we're all frightened.
I'm not scared.
I'm pretty scared.
I ain't scared at all.
For a lot of things.
You ain't scared?
I ain't scared.
Not even Congress got scared. Congress parted
Why?
or ended or whatever today because of the.
Well,
one-
to be fair,
one to
Congress
the
always
senator.
is never there. They always just leave. So.
No, it
it's
said-
a Wednesday. That's our day off.
The other article I pulled up was parts of the Russell and Hart buildings had been cleared as officials investigate some other packages that got their way. It said they were looking into suspicious envelopes in the Russell building and are questioning an individual in that matter. Yeah, and then talking about the intercepted letter to Roger Wicker of Mississippi. Yada, yada, yada.
Mississippi Queen. Sorry, John, I stole your bit. All right, so now to get to the story now that I could read. A remote West Virginia town with no cell phone service, Wi-Fi hotspots, or TV has become a haven for people who say that wireless technology is making them sick. Dozens of so-called Wi-Fi refugees suffering from the controversial malady called electromagnetic hypersensitivity, or EHS.
Oh my God, I have that.
I have an EHS cassette.
No, you think of VHS. Have moved to Green Bank, West Virginia, where cell phones and Wi-Fi signals are banned.
But marrying your cousin is
not.
encouraged.
I'm sorry, where was this again?
West Virginia, my friend. Green Bank, West Virginia.
Country road, save my brain from the cell towers.
I belong. An estimated 5%
Way to
of
rhyme it, Royce.
I don't know, just like singing. An estimated 5. I just thought we were singing something.
The worst thing ever.
I like singing. An estimated 5% of Americans claim to have EHS, a condition that's fake and not recognized by scientific community. Well, I said fake,
doctors.
but it's not recognized by scientific community.
Or dentists, for that matter.
Even
Well,
drug
that's
sniffing
not
dogs,
true. 1 out of 10 do recognize it.
Even drug sniffing dogs
If
don't
that thing was
recognize
real,
it.
I would be dead.
Yep. Dozens of so-called Wi-Fi refuge. Already read that. A Green Bank located in the U.S. National Radio Quiet Zone, a 13,000-mile area where electromagnetic radiation on the radio spectrum, such as radio and TV broadcast, Wi-Fi networks, and signals from cell phones, Bluetooth, and other high-tech electronic devices, are outlawed to prevent transmission from interfering with local radio, telescope, and nearby military radio installations. Hiding from
Unfortunately, they perpetually pump tear gas into the town.
And nitroglycerin.
Diane Shu and her husband.
Diane
she
Shu,
Asian.
married to Frank Pants.
Oh, you did it! Oh,
Way to go, Marie.
Thank you.
oh, swish.
And her husband moved to the Appalachian town in 2007.
Appalachian.
Swish.
Were
And their
moved.
son, Steven Sock.
You guys are a bunch of morons.
And Denise Underpants.
Leave Denise Underpants alone.
Why would they all have different last names?
I don't know.
I'm not participating either.
Oh, come on. You know you want to.
No. Jesus, Sean.
Diane Shu and her husband moved to the Appalachian town in 2007. To escape symptoms she believes are triggered by cell phone radiation. My face turns red. I get a headache. My vision changes, and it hurts to think. Also, I'm Daredevil. Last time I.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Well done, my friend.
Last time I was exposed, I started getting chest pains, and to me that's becoming life-threatening. She told BBC News. To block cell phone signals and relieve the pain, Shu's husband built an insulated living room space known as a Faraday cage. Okay, this is what it. Okay.
AKA rape room.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Or a rape escape.
On their Iowa farm, it's a horrible thing to have to live in a prison, she recalled. You become technological leper because you can't be around people. Now she says that she lives a relatively normal life in Green Bank, population 147. I bet they're the best town around. That includes going to church, socializing with friends.
I like that church is number 1 on their item.
There's no grocery stores, no restaurants, or no hospitals nearby.
No hospitals?
No, but here...
Well, I guess they don't need them.
Survive.
How do you get peach cobbler?
She says, I could do things, but at least I'm not in bed with a headache anymore.
You're right. I'm going to give up all those things because they don't want to have a headache, which
I'm going to give up
Tylenol could
life in the
fix.
21st century.
Yeah, that's great. Then go live in the village. EHS sufferers contend that exposure to electromagnetic radiation sparks a wide range of symptoms, including facial flushing, twitchy muscles, burning or itchy skin, chest pains, headaches, sleep problems, mental fog, rapid heartbeat.
These people have seasonal allergies.
Ringing in the ears or
That's
hearing
all it
problems.
is. I'm sorry.
That's called a cold.
Nerve or
And
muscle
MRSA.
pains, nausea, or chronic fatigue.
On an unrelated matter, the local sport in the town is where they throw boiling hot water and then bang each other in the heads with baseball bats.
Well, I think we know what's happening there. Maybe it's not the Wi-Fi. More than 30 studies have been conducted. Wow, 30? Ooh.
30 whole studies
30.
by non-reputable
Hey,
sources.
30 whole studies have been done on this, okay,
Maybe
guys?
they need to make it an even 49.
Right. I was just going to... Fuck.
By the way, here's what we need to do. We're going to start a relief fund.
You're welcome.
For EHS sufferers. Just donate
I need
to...
it, guys.
Just don't...
I'm
just
actually...
donate to
I'm kind of
Hippojuice.
feeling it right now.
Donate to
Oh my God, my
hippojuice.com.
face is flushed and my ears are ringing and I have a headache.
Donate to hippojuice.com /donate.html. And all that money is going to go into us
We'll
getting...
go to the band EMF.
Yes, it's going to go to the band EMF and AFI, okay? It's going all to them. There are also some indications that these symptoms.
Remember EMF?
Yes, I do, Dutch. Obviously, you do. More than 30 studies have been conducted to see if electromagnetic fields can spark these symptoms or other health problems. So far, scientists remain skeptical. When the World Health Organization reviewed the research in a 2004 workshop, it reported that there are also some indications that these symptoms may be due to the pre-existing psychiatric conditions as well as stress
Known
reactions.
as being a queer.
No, you don't say.
As a result of worrying about believed EMF health effects rather than EMF exposure itself. In a recent report, the World Health Organization added that the symptoms are certainly real and can vary widely in severity. EHS. Okay, I need to find out what the World Health Organization is because it sounds fake. Because
I think it might have been affiliated with WCW.
Oh, you're right. They were in the NWO for a while. I remember now. Hold on, let me pull it
What are
up.
all these abbreviations?
Dude, totes down with the abbreviations here.
Dude, the only thing you need to know is EMF.
Dude, you know it's a legitimate
Or
site
LFO.
when it's
You know hipsters these days.
Or
they say
ELO.
Abbreviations in length, actually.
it's who.int, so it's legit.
Too many abbreves.
Interception.
Yes. It's the Mark Sanchez of websites.
Oh, so they can't catch either.
Right, exactly.
Or throw.
In a recent report, the WHO added the symptoms are certainly real. Oh, I already read that. Currently, Sweden, Dutch, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Is the only country that recognizes EHS as a legitimate impairing condition. And that,
Of course.
I love the band EHS. The song Unbelievable was unbelievable.
But by the way, Sweden's state bird is chocolate. In the
It's a Toblerone.
Hey, is there anything fancier than a Toblerone? I don't think so. Currently, Sweden is the only country that recognizes EHS as a legitimate impairing condition. In that country, where the government reports that about 3% of the population are affected, those with EHS are entitled to the same legal rights and social services as those who are deaf or blind.
Wow. Isn't Sweden where Pirate Bay is from?
Yes, it is.
Of course, that's very
fun.
Yeah.
The government will even pay to have the homes of people with EHS electronically sanitized with metal shielding to block radiation.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
So tinfoil hats.
Some researchers have reported that long-term exposure to power lines or cell phones might raise the risk of cancer. Most studies have focused on possible links between electromagnetic fields and childhood leukemia, but researchers have had conflicting results. Studies have also examined whether these fields have any link with other cancers, depression, suicide, or heart disease, reproductive problems, and other diseases. Oh, I guess that's that. I think I have it, though, too, because sometimes I get a headache and I have computers, so I just connect it. It has
Obviously.
to be. It has to be connected.
In all fairness, Royce, you're a hypochondriac.
You're right. I am.
Well, I can't have babies, and I know I hold a cell phone up to my balls 24 hours a day.
That's weird.
It's a weird place to take a call.
Like it's kind of off the
Yeah.
side.
It's probably hard to hear the
Most times
other
it's on
side.
like on a counter or
I
something.
mean, I put it on speakerphone.
Oh, well,
Still
it's
hear
still,
'em.
you shouldn't have. I mean, I can't imagine.
Yeah, but
You can get vibration
I'm
on your
not
dick
saying-
and
I mean,
balls.
really, I
Remind me never to
preemptively
call
placed the
you.
phone there for the vibration.
I'm not saying it's good for you. I'm just also not saying it's probably not bad for you. So I'm going to try it and I'll let you guys know.
I mean, really, it's just enjoyable.
Yeah, but can you tone down the dick slapping on your cell phone because it's really distracting?
I really can't. That's just going to be something people have to live with.
All right, I have one more story. I have one more story that I did want to get to here.
Is it from Tittle?
It's from Tittles. Hey, Tittles.
No, I'm sorry, it is not Tittles, but I do have a good story.
I just saw her.
No, it's a different one. Here it is.
Let down.
Here we go. Bro, it's the Hollywood right here.
Justin Bieber was in Amsterdam recently visiting
I heard
Anne
about this.
Frank
Yeah.
house, and he decided to enter something into the guest book, but what he entered is getting a lot of attention. Here's what he wrote, and I quote, truly
Time out.
inspiring
Pause.
to be able to...
Yeah, sure.
Am I the only one who thinks they have very similar eyes?
Oh my God, yeah.
That side by side.
Yeah, they really do. All right, well, let's hear what he did.
Visiting Anne Frank house, and he decided to enter something into the guest book, but what he entered is getting a lot of attention. Here's what he wrote, and I quote, "Truly inspiring to be able to come here. Anne was a great girl. Hopefully, she would have been a believer." Now, a lot.
Justin Bieber said he hoped.
A believer in Jesus?
No, a believer.
Belieber. That's the followers of
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Oh.
They have a name.
They're called believers.
Because they believe in the Biebs.
They believe in the Biebs.
I don't believe in the Biebs. I believe in 1D, but we don't have a name for us yet. So
I believe in a thing called love.
All right, here it is.
A lot of people are criticizing it, saying that was so self-centered of him to just think of himself. On Twitter, there are posts mocking him, imagining that he had visited the museum and walked away thinking only of himself. A Facebook response insulting Bieber received more than 1,000 likes, which is slightly more than the museum's original post about the incident.
It's just not the most sensitive thing when you're in a museum about something so sort of...
No, yeah. You know what? Let me just explain something to you. Glasses make shit face.
He does look like a retired superhero.
Yeah, hey, guy wearing a suit on a news station but doesn't wear a tie. Let me explain something to you.
Ew! Oh, I just noticed that.
We all understand what happened to Anne Frank. And the bottom line is, if she
what happened to her? I've
Okay,
never heard.
well, here's what
never
happened.
Heard of this person.
She was a loud bitch, is what happened to her.
Yeah, maybe
pretty much.
She can be a little more
But
quiet.
she got slapped good.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, way to go, heavy
With
feet.
an injunction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clomp clomper.
Yeah, seriously. Walk on your heels, you dumb idiot.
That's the
Stop
thing people
dragging
don't
your
realize.
goddamn
That cunt, like, just she loved just walking on her heels. Like
It was
just,
yeah.
ugh.
It was. I don't know why she did that, and she was.
Man, you have to make
and
a
by
full
the way,
step, like maybe put on the pads of your feet. Like,
hey, if you're hiding in an attic, stop starting jumping contest, because they're gonna find you if you have a.
And could you put the jumper away? No, I have to do it. I need to get my cardio up.
Oh yeah, you don't need cardio in the camps you're going to. Trust me, you'll be plenty skinny.
Oh, exactly.
Did they believe in cardio training?
No.
That's why it was funny, because it was so absurd.
Because
when did they start having health clubs?
When people when Krispy Kreme was invented.
Okay, I figured it was like at one of those camps.
It was what?
I mean, maybe it's just me. I don't know. You know, if you want to like lose weight. I mean, we're a lot of fat people.
So wait, are you implying that people in like maybe Western were like, wow, they look good. Maybe I should start doing that.
Shut up, Lois, and make me my roast.
Oh, John.
All right, guys. Well, we're coming up towards the end here.
I'd just like to note that Anne Frank porn is still an available URL name, and we really do need to get on this.
I bought that like 3 years
We
ago.
haven't bought it. We keep procrastinating.
Nickel.
Why do we keep why don't we just buy it?
Buy it, please.
Don't forget, guys, live event in 11 days, mlrlive.brownpapertickets.com. Buy your tickets there as low as $8. We're going to have a bunch of giveaways. A lot of stand-up comics are going to be there. There is also going to be Static Silence. We'll be performing there throughout the event and a live broadcast. So make sure you buy your tickets.
Marie's going to be passing out ecstasy.
Marie's going to be doing Molly at the event, so you're going to want to be there.
True.
Yeah.
Molly Ringwald?
Yeah, she's going to be there.
We're also going to have Molly Ringwald there, and this just in, we might have the cast, or at least one of the members of the cast from the Jersey Shore show up.
What? Is it?
Sold me.
Yeah, it's we might. No guarantee.
Was it the girl that got punched in the face?
We're not going to say.
I mean, it is a possibility.
We're not going to say.
Snooks may show up.
Snooks may be there with her muff cabbage baby.
I was trying to get that guy from that was it Buck Wild show?
Oh, the dead one.
Yeah, he isn't calling it back for some reason.
He died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh.
Okay, coming up next is the Red Show, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Let's see if they can get in trouble tonight. And Dutch, if you would like to do the neglected hippo text.
Ooh, hold on a second. I completely forgot. Am I playing? You guys play music.
No, you always play it.
I know, but it doesn't sound.
I don't have it. You have to play. I'm not going to do it. Now you have to do it.
You know what?
Pressure.
Let's just fight for like 3 seconds.
Pressure. We're just going to fight.
Then
talk over
each
each other.
I got it.
Okay, good. Neglected hippo test, just so you don't know, is anything that we might have missed in the chat room. All right, guys. See you next week.
All right. The bomber is Garfield. He looks like Fat Jackie the Joke Man. Unicorns totally exist. What the fuck, Alex Jones? I was with you until you said there was no unicorns, but now I'm questioning your integrity. They just give the news like it's a loose summary of events. Everything should have, quote, more or less at the end of it. It's kind of shocking. The Post has always kind of been, let me start that one over. It's kind of shocking. The Post has always been known for being a reputable newspaper in reference to Sweden. And their state's tree is IKEA. And that's all they got. Oh, wait, are we supposed to... Royce,
I say goodbye, and then you just...
What happens now?
I already said goodbye, and then you play the music out.
Then I do it, and I just play it out when I'm done reading?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm the end of the show
Okay, go.
Wait, but you want to read the last one again?
Yes, just do the last one over. Do the last one over. Do the last one over.
I'm awkward because normally Royce ends the show.
Do the last one over. Go.
All right, here you go. And there's state.
All right, guys. See you next week. Oh, I got confused.
You have been replaced. I don't need anyone now. When I delete you, maybe I'll